Hello everyone and welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns. So today we have a Skyward Sword Randomizer Tournament Swiss Round 5 match between Floha and Zeldz. So on commentary we will have Jasnix and myself, and on tracking we will have Muzu. So thanks everyone and have a great race.
Yeah, hello.
So very important match today since the winner of this match is guaranteed to get top 16 bracket, but the loser is going home. So yeah.
Yeah, so this is the first and only true elimination match in Swiss.
Yeah.
Zeldz and Flo are on tournament match. So both of them, this is their chance to make the tournament or just go home packing. So
Yeah, I have to talk about the lore of the names today. So Floha said incoming cubes, and the bot decided to be violent and said, I will roll cubes. So Zeldz is mad and says, good job Floha, and has, why did you say anything about cubes, Flo, on his stream? And they both hate it, so...
yeah, I know Zeldz is not particularly a fan of cubes, so this is gonna be fun.
Yeah. And Floha's name is 2D Cubs, even though it's not Cubs that roll the seed. So yeah. Looks like we're starting right now. Okay, so first thing, what are the required dungeons? Because cubes are very dependent on which dungeons are required, since 2 fast dungeons can make jet seeds, and 2 long dungeons can make all reroll seeds. So,
That's
oh my
very
god.
Linearu today.
Yeah. That was for yesterday. Yesterday we did not get a single Linearu dungeon required, so...
2 dungeons for every race yesterday that didn't have an Linearu dungeon.
Yeah. So today we want Ember Tablet.
And indeed we got it. That is an Amber Tablet start and a Slingshot. That's
Ember Tablet start. Okay, so only tablet we need now is Emerald Tablet, because we kinda need it every time.
Oh boy, time for 2 tablet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Linearu is by far the most restrictive region to start out with, so it's kind of the one you don't want to see. There's only one check you can do Sphere 0, and despite this being cubes, the only cube that you can get is also bomb locked. So it's really it's a pretty terrible region to start out with. You generally want anything else, but it does mean that we're not going to have to go hunting for the Amber Tablet, which is nice. So also, we probably will see Zeldz make a Bit Magic file. I would be surprised if he didn't, considering this is a Sandship Seed.
Yeah. So, since we have Sandship, there's a very good chance we get just the entire skip setup, so we just Bit Magic file and that's it.
Yep. Well, let's see what Floha does. It looks like he's gonna skip it. Not a fan of this play in general because I get a tunnel skip, but maybe Floha's just not gonna go for it.
Nehru's Wisdom. Okay, that's also a Nehru thing.
Her Dragon Song of the Hero.
Okay.
Hate to see it. Heart Medal.
That's 2 medals already.
Yeah, we have like a Bug Medal and a Heart Medal so far. I think there's like 2 Heart Medals in the pool, so we might see another one.
To be honest, maybe you go drop your medals right now in case you fill your inventory.
Because that's honestly, it's a fair play, honestly, yeah. Just so you like don't need to bother. The only good thing about medals though would be it can sometimes block Curse Medal. which is the one you don't want to see. So
yeah, Zeldz is very blue today. Every button is blue.
every
Besides,
button's blue, or almost most of the buttons are blue. Only thing that isn't blue is Fi. Oh, Ruby tablet.
Okay, I guess this is the end of this bet.
I mean, hey, it could be there's nothing you need in Farron.
Yeah. But this is not a 2-tablet seed. There's no way.
Rest in peace. Okay, so we also don't have enough money. Since we do have a projectile, we could theoretically see Beetle, but we don't have any money to buy anything with, so we're not going to see it yet.
Yeah. I mean, there's no way it's not something in Eldin. Laniru is the worst region, Eldin is the best for checks. So...
yeah, we'll probably see both the runs just dip straight into Eldin, get like the 6 or... I think it's like 8 checks that are immediately available.
Yeah.
So Slingshot makes it a little bit faster, having projectile.
Yeah.
What is Zeldz doing?
Since we already have Ruby tablet, but we got it on the sale off, maybe you set up for Speedrun right now?
Zeldz, are you doing the dive? There's no way this is faster.
No, there's no way. Dive is only faster if you want to check patrol.
Or I don't know why I didn't talk to Spirit there either. That was what I was thinking he was doing, just going to talk to Spirit now, but he's just doing the dive.
Yeah.
So Floha having some nunchuck issues.
Name a better duo. Floha and his nunchuck issues. Okay, for 20 rupees is actually a good idea. Yeah,
the specific bad thing is, backwards first chest is really bad, because you have to basically do it. You have to, like, loop bug around a second time. My Floha is basically almost, I guess, at the same spot as Zeldz is. But he's gonna be leaving Lake faster than Zeldz. Just 5 crystals. So.
Yeah. Kinda want second pack, so not happening. Okay, I'm very interested in hints right now, but I think the best play should be going to Eldin as soon as possible.
That's what I assume we're gonna see Flo do, just immediately take the dip out. You might check like Bamboo Island hint or maybe Lumpy Pumpkin, but generally, yeah, Eldin, so many checks. Yeah, he's okay, so he's gonna check Bamboo Island hint, but yeah, no, just make sure to Eldin. Eldin also has, I guess, like the big thing with these settings is this is cubes, and Eldin also is a fairly cube dense region, so.
Yeah, you have 3 cubes available from the start.
Also fairly fast cubes to get in the sky too, so it's not the worst. I think there was one Thunderhead one, but the other 2 are fairly quick.
This is the second time Floha bonks on this island. And he's not going for the loading zone.
Okay, Zeldz is going into Eld this time. I'm gonna check the Bamboo Island hint.
I don't like not checking the hint.
Yeah.
Central scale off these slots. Okay. That's it. Well, I guess it starts for Ruby tablets at this point.
Yeah, that's probably is it.
But we also have crystals, but yeah. I think I'll be able to pay this bet really soon.
Oh, Zeldz is just gonna... Wait. He forgot. He's probably just gonna leave.
Yeah, he wants.
You could actually do here is you should... I think a really cool play would do is to bit scum this. And just like save and then leave and then if it's... And then check the hint and dig spot RPM.
Yeah.
So...
And then we'll do dig spots RPM because he always does it.
Yeah, especially... I mean, I don't think it's really a bad play right now considering we don't have any other things to go farther than Eldin, but yeah, no, he's known for doing that.
I think it's a very good play right now. You don't have anything in inventory, and you might just need crystals, you don't know yet.
Bree is smiling that his strand is actually becoming the meta.
Well, there are moments it's better and moments really bad. So...
And actually, this is one of those ones I forgot. This is cubes. That's another thing, actually, because there is a cube on the slopes. This is actually... Maybe Digspot RBM is not a great idea right now.
Yeah, even Raid says it's not a good idea in cubes.
Yeah.
But getting an early item here, like 5 crystals or something better. Okay, claw shots.
That's claw shots, yeah.
Okay, that's required, so it's not a 2-tablet seed.
What was that? Or, I don't know what Zeld's doing. Did he save?
You can export RBM on the next statue, it's not a problem. Because you commit on the enemy.
Okay, now he is gonna do it. I think he just didn't save.
Okay. But I think it was better to do it on the next statue at this point.
Probably would be, yeah. Oh, yeah. Looks like to be a root whore on the...
Don't forget about this cube floor. Okay, good.
It's one of those, there's like 2 ways to get this cube. You can get it either here or if you like that platform to the side where you get out of magma turf. And that's like what you usually do in speedruns. And it's one of those really easy cubes to forget because you never really do it this way.
Yeah. Floha has a lot of troubles with nunchuck today. Okay, that's a Wooper. Not using claw shots on this enemy. Or slingshot. He has slingshot.
Yeah, slingshot is like the best thing because you can... I think you could do it with claw shots too, but you can not only skip the cutscene, but you can also run past the pirate before it starts spewing fire, and it's just really fast.
Yeah.
It saves like 10, 15 seconds.
But now that we have claw shots, Laneiru seems really good.
Ooh, a bottle.
A bottle. Okay, that's really nice.
That's like one of the best items you could probably get from Dig Spot RBM.
Yeah.
Because like there are quite a few in the pool, but there's a chance that none of them are in Logic this early, and there's also quite a few checks you could just immediately get with that. So that's really good for Zeldz.
And central scale of these sorts. Even if you get Ruby Tablet there, it's still central scale oft.
Ooh, bomb bag. Okay, so we're definitely seeing Laneiru play after this. Laneiru is the obvious next destination.
It's really insane to have both Laneiru best items right here at the start of the game.
Yeah, the seed is looking up so far. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I mean, we have a lot of them. We have, I believe, 19 checks in Laneiru now, if I'm counting correctly.
Yeah,
no,
we have
20. 20 exactly.
More because we have mines, we have most
well,
of
there's 14 checks in main, 4 checks in mines, and 2 in caves, so yeah. I was counting. Also, wait, cubes! There's also cubes! Even more. Cubes. There's, okay, how many cubes are in freaking Laneiru, Jesus?
There's 1 in mines.
1 in mines, 1 near Hook Beetle fight, 1 at the end of passage, 1 in Oasis. I guess there's Temple of Time, but no one's gonna do that.
Temple of Time is not available right now.
So 24 checks, I believe.
Yeah. We need this night for the Temple of Time cube, but nobody is doing that here.
Except Yao. Yao can do that. Yao, I can have his fun, but he's not in this race, so...
Well, I think you would do it if you know how to do it, because of the hint.
Yeah, the hint zone is fairly good, but the other thing is... And there's a cube, the only thing is that cube is hinted always, or I think it's either an always or a sometimes hint, so there's a good chance that you're gonna know what that item has, or what that cube leads to anyway.
But since LMF is required, you won't try to finish LMF to get both of these.
That's true, yeah, I forgot. LMF required definitely... yeah, so then we're definitely not going to see that then, because they're going to wait until LMF is done to do that. It's just so awful to do that hintstone the other way. It loses like 2 or 3 minutes. Maybe not, maybe I'm over-exaggerating, but still, it's a lot slower than you run up back like a few steps and then you go to the hintstone, so... Alright, there's bomb bag. And there's a golden skull.
So that's it for Magma Turf? we can do most of we can do more in Eldin with one bag, but since we cannot do most of the digging meats like stuff. I don't think I would like to see more of Eldin right now.
We may see Floha or Zeldz. They may just run to Ascent. Yeah, run to Ascent, get the one check, and then just dip out.
Get this check. Yeah, get this check. I agree with. And you also get the statue, which is good.
And the Hintstone, probably. You can probably just save scam the Hintstone. And then, because that's also something you should get now.
Save scam the Hintstone. I would like this.
You can even go all the way, like, I mean, if you really want to, you can also go all the way to ET entrance. Just do the reverse route, but that's kind of far out of the way. You don't know if you're going to need that either way, so.
Floha tried, but failed at circles.
Alright, well, one person has been disqualified. Let's see if Zeld can get it. If you fail circles, it's over. You are banned.
So, the interesting thing is that there are 2 cubes available on the Elgin Volcano still. There's the Sand Slide cube and the Boko Hut cubes. Basically.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
But it's really, really bad to get there right now.
And you can theoretically also get the cube near the Hintstone, but that one requires a trick that I've only seen Yal ever do. Which is like that weird bomb throw. Maybe, I mean, I don't think Floha knows that. I think it would be a fair play to go for if he knew it, but
I mean,
I do not think Floha will know that.
Even Yal doesn't succeed its first time every time, so...
Yeah, it's one of those tricks that really kind of just became, I think, like, was just kind of figured out recently, so it doesn't surprise me if you don't know, if people don't know it. Alright, what is this Hintstone gonna give us? Fairness. Oh no!
Trial in which region?
Elden Trial has your Gust Bellows.
Oh my god, this is the worst one.
So there's a lot of element of like, there's a lot of things that can go into that, because the thing is, you don't need the Gust Bellows this seed. You can theoretically go through all of LMF without the Gust Bellows. The problem is that it only depends on where the boss key is. The boss key has to be in 1 of 3 or 4, I think it's like 5 total checks you can do bellows-less. So this is gonna be interesting.
If you have a small key, it's way more.
Yeah, I think with a small key it's 6, and then if it's, you don't have the small key, then you can do at least 5, because you can just do the RBM to move the box.
Yeah.
But after that, then everything else is bells locked. It's like, I don't think it's technically bells locked, but it's like, quote unquote, it's like, it's bad enough to the point where it's basically just bells locked.
Yeah.
And so yeah.
If you were asking in which seeds Raid would have a chance of winning against a very good player, it's these ones.
This one by far, yeah. Is Floha gonna do... What is Floha doing here? Can we just be... Or it might just be saving to set his respawn point.
He's doing
yeah, he is doing Discord RBM.
It's a good idea.
I guess this isn't really a bad play per se, because he's gonna get the cube here anyway, so he's not gonna have to. So it just means that he's not gonna have to go back. But I mean, I don't necessarily. I don't totally agree with this, but
I agree with this because he will be getting the cube and not the dig spot.
Also, he could be doing early Thunderhead also. If that's another possibility.
Yeah, but you would do that after getting the cube at least.
Yeah, probably. Let's see it flow.
Also, Zeldz did not go to Thrill Digger, so he doesn't know about Gust Bellows.
He may. I think he's gonna like loop around again.
Yeah,
he's
but
just gonna do the jump.
You cannot do this without me, Zeldz. Also, both runners are probably hitting themselves in the face for not setting up spell rot.
Zelda specifically, because he literally walked that way.
Yeah. Which was a big mistake.
Yeah. I mean, it won't punish him too hard this season because Floha hasn't done it either, so Floha's not likely to get spared done for a while, but yeah, no, this is definitely not preferred. Zeld's going to get Sandslide. Yeah, I mean, I think CJ mentioned this, like, you can't actually get this cube yet. This one is, Zeldz. Zeldz. Oh, no. Turn around. No. I think he has to run all the way back. I don't think he can.
Bad, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if he can save this.
It was a good idea, but
he might try. Okay.
No.
Yeah, you're not making that. There's no way. Yeah, he's just giving up.
Did Flo... Oh yeah, Flo just remembered that this cube exists. Good job, Flo. Last time a runner was absolutely destroyed by this cube.
I mean, cubes is one of those things where cubes are... I mean, we never really play with them in general. And, I mean, if you're familiar with, like, vanilla game speedruns, the only category that does cubes is Hundo. So, you never really have to learn where all the cubes are, so it can be easy to forget some. Especially in, like, random, like, top of Skyview cube is super random, and so I've seen a lot of people forget that one. Because it's just, like, you never think about it.
But good job for both runners for not forgetting these cubes today.
Also, the really easy one to forget is the beginning of Alden one, the first one in Alden, because usually you just run right past it, but then sometimes but if you need to get it, sometimes you can just run right past it, and then all of a sudden, frick, I need to go get this cube. And that one's like exceptionally bad to fail because there's really no backup for that, because there's no easy time to go back. You never had to run in the beginning of Alden ever again.
But at least you see it. When you go to the sand slide, you just don't see this cube.
Sure,
you never go to the left of the sand slide. That's never happening.
So Zeldz is leaving. He does not know about that Gus Bell's hint.
Yeah.
That is not good. He's definitely behind on info now.
Yeah, Floha has an insane advantage right now.
Yeah, the one thing though is that also doesn't matter. That it will not matter too much. I have a feeling Zeldz is gonna go back to Elden eventually, so I don't think it's gonna end up mattering too much. But I mean, yeah, for now, and like, there's a chance like Diggy Mitts are in a horrible location, so he never actually goes back, and then he never finds his Gospellos.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what you do not want to see.
You can just get 2 pair of meats locked by LMF. And then you're sad.
Yeah. Yeah, there's also 2 parts to cubes, I guess also. You have to find the chest. No, I don't think anyone really has memorized all the cubes to chests, so you just look at the map. It's one of those things where it's like, it's just an insane knowledge check that a lot of people don't bother to learn. I mean, I've played this game a few times. I've run Hundo, and I cannot even name where like half of them are. Oh no, Zeldz.
Was it Fyron?
It was Fyron. Oh god, this is. Oh no, what is going on?
And Elgin Volcano is Sauce, which is extremely obvious with claw shots and the bomb bag. Okay, this is... We have 2 trial hints right now. We still have 2 more to get.
Oh dear god. What has this seed turned into? Splo's gonna just grab his 100 rupees because he's kind of short on money.
Zeldz is getting the worst news of his life right now.
He doesn't feel as bad as Floha because he doesn't know where his bellows are yet, but he will feel that bad as soon as he reads that. You know, I've actually had Gus Bellows. I did like a practice seed a few days ago, and it had the same exact location. I was really sad about it, and I think like it was actually in a Bells check, the boss key, and I ended up and I was really sad.
You're not sad until you have LMF small key in BK chest.
Yeah, that is the worst.
Did Floha just drink the soup?
Yeah, because he probably wants to turn in Oriel Ampero.
Yeah, that's true.
He's probably just gambling that Kina has nothing, which is kind of a fair play.
I like this because Oriel is better.
So yeah, it's 3 checks to 1 incredibly slow check that you're not getting for another hour. So
also, one other thing is that he will have both the hint and the mushroom thingies at the same time.
Oh no. Okay. I thought Flo was gonna get that void out, but no, he was fine.
No.
Yeah, warning kids, don't jump off your left wing as you're about to get into a tornado. It can end terribly.
Yeah.
If you know you're gonna get hit, just get hit. It's
Okay,
not as bad.
Central scale of thoughts. Okay, so like I said, central scale of can be double thoughts. So now it's a reality. And sky thoughts is really bad.
Well, we do have a bottle now. But
yeah. What I mean by sky thoughts is bad. What I mean by sky thoughts is bad is that well, you just flew Kinar.
Oh, true, yeah. We do. To be fair, though, Kina has a decent chance of being hit, so there's a chance that Sky Thoughts can't, like it can't beat Kina.
Well, you can do every sky check besides Beetle crystals right now, so it's not that bad.
I guess Central Sky of Thoughts is also kind of scary because that could be Gust Bells locked. Could be item on Bird's Nest.
Yeah. But it can also be for crystals we got in Waterfall Cave.
Sure. No. Cubes are counted as the regions. Like an Elden cube is a part of Elden slots. Oh, okay, that's the Sky slots.
Okay, good. I think Floha is happy about this, especially as it puts him way closer to Gust Bellows and Mitz. Okay, now to get 2 items Central Skyloft. That's the best moment to see if we resolve the thoughts. We actually have a very high chance of resolving it right now. I guess Emerald Tablet here.
That's an evil crystal, so...
Yeah. And bottle.
Oh, and a bottle.
Okay, this doesn't work because this is bottle locked.
Yeah. Okay, so, I mean, what checks do we... I think at this point, then it has to be Bird's Nest, doesn't it? I don't think there's any other... Besides crystal slots, I guess?
Yeah,
That's
it can be crystals. Well, crystals I would not be surprised, actually, because we have a lot of checks in Neighborhood Desert, and we would need 3 packs to make it thoughts in Desert, which is pretty easy.
I mean... I can't believe I'm saying this, but this is a time when crystal slots would actually be preferred to the alternative.
Yes, definitely.
That's C chart? Believe... I can't tell what that is.
Okay, this is perfect.
That is C chart, yes. It also looks like Colin's letter over there, though we're definitely not going to see anyone buy that. Okay. Not yet, we don't have the money.
Okay.
Alright.
Buy it. No, buy it! Why would we not buy it? Oh, he wants to...
Please do not buy that. No, okay, good.
He wanted to...
No! Zelds. Buy the C chart! No!
There's literally no reason to not buy the C chart right now.
Yeah, no, I mean, you just kind of want to get it. You have the money for it, and you're not going to spend that money on anything else.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's just hope he comes back later.
Okay, Floha, what is the second item? Oh my god, this is paperweight?
Oh, Zelda's gonna do Fletch.
Why?
He has...
Why?
I mean, he has 2 bottles. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. He does have a lot of Academy checks open to him. Because he has 2 bottles, he has Harp, he has Claw Shots.
Okay.
So, to be fair, this play makes sense.
I would only do it if I was planning to get the crystals in Academy anyway. This is the only thing I can agree on.
Well, to be fair, though, also, yeah, the other thing is, yeah, he has 2 bottles, and also he has he still has the Khan's letter. Like, he needs to get the Khan's letter check. And so he's gonna have to sleep tonight anyway. So it's not a huge... I don't think it's a huge deal, really. Yeah, Harping Claws makes... I think this defends this play. I actually agree with this, I'd say. This makes sense.
I don't like it because Beedle has Colin's letter. And you can do Fledge and Colin's letter at the same time.
That's fair, yeah. The little... I mean, yeah, that's kind of just a thing, though. You can't really get around that, I'd say. I mean... Zeldz also knows that he's gonna have to go back to Beedle eventually, so
yeah, I would just say screw Fledge. I spend all my money on Beedle to check for more items quicker. Then go to the 23 location Lanayru instead of the one very slow check in Night Academy that I can route later with the 300 letter that I cannot buy right now.
Yeah.
That's what I like. When you say it like this, suddenly Fledge looks really bad.
Yeah, I think it's just... I think the runners are Zeldz. Why did he not grab... He did not grab the crystal, that's... Okay, I don't defend that play, but... Yeah, I mean, I think also, yeah, Lanayru here would be a good play too, I'd say. There's just... I mean, there's... What's there? 24 something checks there?
Yeah.
So many you can easily grab.
Did Floha not get a single crystal? I would have at least taken the crystals in Academy, because you're never not getting them. Okay. Please go to Lanayru. Yeah, we got a lot of 64 gore treasures.
Okay, the last thing we could see Floha maybe do is get the Hintstone here. He's not going for that.
I would like the Hintstone, but Lanayru is way too big right now.
I think the Hintstone then go to Lanayru is fair, because I mean the Hintstone, you grab it, then you're literally immediately diving, so you can just call the Loftwing from the top of Waterfall.
Yeah.
Yeah, also will say Fledge is still out of logic for Zeldz, so this is kind of a weird I would say this is kind of weird because like he knows that this is out of logic, but I mean he might be just going because like there's a check dense area right next to him he wants to clear out.
None of about all this in logic.
Yeah, it's interesting to see the priority. Because it seems like Floha is prioritizing Lanayru over everything else, while Zeld's trying to be more thorough and just like, okay, well I'm here, I can do more checks.
Yeah, but you are being thorough with bad checks that are out of logic, while Floha is going to very high density that is completely in logic. And in a required region. But so Floha is making progression, and Zeldz is not at all.
Yeah, no, he is out of logic. The first bottle was Dig Spot RBM, and the second bottle was Paro's Crystals, which is the second reward. The second reward is the one that's bottle locked.
Yeah. Also, the harp is out of logic because you need a bottle for it. But
right, so there's some crystals on Fledge. Yeah. That's actually not the worst. That's not the worst thing to see, especially if we're going for the crystal slot stream.
Yeah, but if Floha has to go for crystals, he will do Fledge on the way because that just makes sense. So Floha will not be burnt by this.
Oh, is second reward bottle? Oh, okay. Well, I'm lying then. Okay, I guess this maybe isn't logic then. I don't know.
Wait, the gift is the bottle lock check is the first one?
I believe the bottle lock check is the second one.
This literally doesn't make sense for a viewer.
I don't know. I'm waiting for the day where I get like a Paro's gift hint and then I can confirm that. I believe it is the second one. I think I've seen that. But...
Okay, Ballad is in logic.
I see, that's Thunderhead. So I'm actually a little surprised we didn't see either run to do early Thunderhead. We were in Elven, but...
I mean, you are still going to Fire Node for the 2 chests, so might as well get the Ballad on the way. Right?
Yeah.
I like Zeldz setting up for Dodo, and I dislike Floha not doing it.
I think Floha kind of just forgot. It's one of those things that it's easy to forget about.
Well, Floha is keeping mines, so it makes sense.
Well, I could do the reverse mines route, though. I wouldn't be surprised if he did that. Or he could also he could just be gambling that mines is dead entirely. That's also a fair play.
I would, because mines is a terrible location.
I mean, yeah, it has like the lowest check density in the game. It's like the lowest like checks per minute area in the game.
It's the lowest check density in the game, besides maybe some Sensi things. And
it's on par with Sansi, yeah.
And we talk about this in the 2D cubes seed. Like, mines are even worse than usual in 2D cubes.
I mean, yeah, because there's just so many other checks open to you. I mean, 26 checks get opened by cubes, and it's 2 dungeons, so yeah.
And cubes don't add more checks to mines, besides the first cube that you always do anyway. Mines is literally the worst location in the game in 2D cubes. Even Sensi is better because Sensi gets cubes.
That's true. I would honestly say Mines isn't a tough fight with Sansi for the worst location in the game, period, I'd say. Yeah, Sansi also has a hint. That's another big thing, because if you end up gambling that Mines, like if you do Mines here for Zeldz, he's skipping the Caves hint, which is the only hint you can find on the Nehru. Like, at least the only good hint you can find on the Nehru.
Well,
that's not garbage.
Well, one play that you can make is the one Raid does. It's go to caves, get the hint and the 2 items. If the items are bad, save scum and do mines.
It's a fair play, yeah. I will. I think in this scenario, okay, yeah, Zelda is gonna do mines, but I mean, yeah, mines is just so ungodly slow, and you make no progress by doing mines. So,
yeah,
like the progress you make is insignificant compared to if you just go through caves. So,
yeah. Okay, if Floha goes here, it's bad because he didn't set up Dodo. Unless he's going to the sky right now to set it up. Or is he doing?
He is setting up panel skip. This is like the boomer setup.
Yeah. Why not?
He's been around for a while. He might not know. I don't know if he knows the bin medic file. Like so back in the SGL days, the common setup was to set up Tunnel Skip and Lineru by pushing the minecart near West Desert and then talking to that statue, the desert entrance. That was the common setup, but then we realized that with like a Skyloft file that you just bit save can do the same exact thing, except you just have to do that warp. So it got irrelevant, and now everyone just makes a bit magic file.
Yeah, basically it's the boomer Tunnel Skip.
Yeah, and it's honestly objectively slower because it has just more requirements set up. So.
And since he did not set up Dodo, this is really bad.
Yeah, he's gonna... Oh yeah, he realized.
He realized at least. It's not going to circle around the party wheel for an eternity. Well, at this point, just Gumball is dead. I guess. You already got your Sky Swords. I think it's fine. So many evil crystals, but where is our chaotic crystal?
Yes, the evil crystals are a sign for evil crystals to see.
This is the cube that you might not get if you're not familiar with hero mode.
Yeah, this one's hero mode exclusive. This is also like this is one of those like really that's one of the ones you never think about. Also, that one's a pretty obscure one.
It's in logic without flow shots. That's what you need to know.
Oh, that sucks for Floha. Pouch is full. Can't get the shield.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna go back to get it, but
like I said, dumping the medals was the play.
So Zeldz is still going through mines. Still has basically, I mean, he's at the end of mines, but I mean, you gotta tell how much Floha has done in the time that Zeldz has been doing this one garbage location that has had nothing so far of note. I mean, Lanayru is like of the 3 main regions, Lanayru is just the worst in general because it's check dense. Like the desert itself is check dense, but everything else, like Sansi and Mines, are just horrible locations you never really want to have to go through. So it's kind of like, okay, I'm gonna go to desert, then I'm gonna leave and hope nothing else is here. Oh, yep, completely barren mines. You love to see it.
Okay, Hot Velocity Beetle is useless because it was hinted hot piece.
I do not believe Sansi gets too much hate. Sansi doesn't get enough hate.
I like Sansi.
Well, cubes. I don't like you anymore, though.
I like it in cubes.
I don't like it in cubes because I don't like doing Pirates Cube. Pirates Cube sucks.
Pirates Cube is hinted.
Okay, true. But I mean, hey, if there is something on Pirates Cube, then both the runners have to go get the guest spot.
Yes, but it's hinted.
Yeah, but then you had to do Elden Trial.
Okay. Also, you'll get your bets. Give me an idea.
This is basically going to be an LMF Bosky bet, pretty much. I mean, it's fairly even. No, I think it's basically
It's not an LMF bet, it's a bet for all Gust Bellows checks, basically.
Well, it's mostly going to apply to LMF, though, I'd say. Mostly LMF gets affected by this. Is Malar could have our, like, have a start, though.
Bird Nest in a seed where Central Skyloft is thoughts and we still do not know if crystals are thoughts or not.
Okay, that's true, actually.
And Sensi, like Captain's Cabin and Palworld Cube. There's quite a lot, actually, for Bellows to be out required this seed. That was a very nice setup from Floha. And here is Ballad. We knew it because the caves hinted it.
We should probably do, like, time. I actually wonder if getting that battle spot is faster than just...
It's faster because you get off of a wooden chest, I feel. And only because... Okay, Rattle is good.
I mean, these 2 checks are really fast. Like, if you just walk in these 2 checks are really fast. So, I think it would have to be... I think, like, it's one of those things where we need to have, like, a timing of all the checks. It's like, okay, what's faster than... If Ballad is hinted here, is it faster or not?
Fun fact, Floha only have 5 crystals still.
40 minutes, and that is fairly rare.
Yes, but that also means that Bat 30 is still not in logic.
Oh, okay, well, we just cursed it.
Well, no, because Bat 30 is still 2 packs far from logic. Because the crystal pack Zeldz has that Floha doesn't is out of logic. Wait, no, if a bottle is in logic, then it's in logic. Well, anyway, we are still missing 1 pack, which is important. Okay, so Floha will get this chest, the cube that is just after it. And then, I guess, Lightning Node chest on that is near it.
Yeah, I mean, that's... yeah.
And the wooden chest on the wall because he didn't pick it yet. That's still quite a lot of things to do here. Crystals, okay. Now it's in logic.
He's at the magic number. Well, now we are at the magic number of... We know where 20 crystals are.
Yes. And this is the moment that it's bad for Floha. But we still have a lot of cube chests to open. Floha did not open a single cube chest in the sky yet. Which I agree with, to be honest, because he was Lanayru open with 24 checks. So he went to the biggest density instead of opening the cube chest, which I like. Because now he will open the cubes from both regions at the same time. Which is sometimes safer.
Yeah, it saves some time, yeah. And like in certain, like northwest sky or northeast sky, it's pretty nice.
It's just good pathing. Get the chest. I would get the chest above before doing lightning nodes, but Just in case you get bow. Bow in that chest would be super good. Lightning node is way better with bow. Yeah, cube chests for region don't overlap, but you're still saving some sky loading zones. I mean, yes, Flo knows bomb strats, so... Flo will just do lightning node now. I don't think bomb strats are hard.
It's not.
It looks really easy. Just
I mean,
a little
yeah.
precise, maybe you'll miss 1 or 2 bombs, but...
Yeah, no, it's really easy. So you don't really need to deal with these Bokos. These Bokos like don't usually like this one you need to kill, but the other two don't usually bother you too much. You just gotta be careful with your Z targets so they don't steal it. So Floha getting bodied by the egg.
That's not a problem. You want to die after getting the chest anyway, so might as well lose some health on the way. Okay, now it's the moment you... Okay, that's why he kills the Boko, that's for the bomb strats to be easier.
There's also a slingshot snipe that you can do for this, but that's a lot harder.
See, he did it first time. Easy.
Not exactly a sword on seed. We still need... Well, we know where Bellows is because it's on Elden Trial, but we still need a whip. We need potentially whip, bow, cave's key. So we have a few things. Okay, well, I think that kills Crystal Slots then.
That cuts Crystal Swords for 30, but not for 40 and 50. We still have a lot of checks in logic right now. I probably would have gotten more bombs or died on the bomb flower because 2 bombs is a little low.
There's a refill in here if Flo gets it. There's in one of the barrels, but we'll see.
Yeah, there's a refill here. I forgot about this.
So I believe that. I think... I don't think he's gonna get it. I think there is like a refill on the barrels to the side. I know there's a bunch in fire now. I think there's one in there as well. I don't know for sure, but I would just expect it. I know there's like slingshot seeds in one of them.
Also, I would grab the meats here, I think. The meats on... Oh wait, it's not...
It's on Fair and Trial, yeah, you can get those.
Okay. So you don't know what is here, so you skip it. This is not even... Okay, do the first 2 checks of LMF. First one, because you can't do 2, you can only do 1 without RBM. But you definitely do the first chest. I have seen enough beetles in first chest of LMF.
It could also be Whip. Whip would also be really nice. And it could be Boss Key, and that tells you that you can do Bellows less.
Yeah.
Something to keep in mind with the Sots is that we have a lot of debate Sots. We already know for a fact that Dins has to be Sots hinted at this point because Bellows. So there's also a chance that we have a lot of debate Sots. So like, I guess Central Scout can't lead to Bellows, but like if we like Mitts or something and Feors. So
okay, here's its power. Oh my god, you have to logically double dip LMF because of this. At least no Elden Trial RBM, even if it's one of the easiest one. It's just good to get it right now. Okay, Flo did not forget about top of LMF, good.
I don't think that counts as a dip. I mean, you go in.
Yeah, but still, you have to go to you have to go to Eldin to know where Bellows are, then go to Lanayru to... Wait, yeah. You go to Eldin for your Clochos, then you go to Lanayru for your Din's power, then you go back to Eldin for your Gas Bellows to go back to Lanayru for clearing LMF.
I mean, Elden Trial RBM isn't the way. I mean, it's basically just Tenreless skip, except you RBM a different text box.
Yeah, it's an easy one, like I said.
Yeah, it's not hard. It's just that I think in general, you just don't see Elden Trial very often. And if you do see it, you usually have Dins.
It's just when Din's power is so easy to get, just better. Okay, second song of the hero part. we are one song away from having all trials accessible, I guess. Besides Speedrun, because yeah. Okay, back to Sky. There's nothing else to do here. Flo did everything he could. Okay, so I would like Flo to go to Thunderhead really soon, even with only 2 swords. But getting the chest first is the best play. It's literally free. And you can get swords. Like, this chest always seemed to have a sword. For some reason.
You had, like, yeah, 300 rupees this time.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay, 300 rupees is really nice.
I'm waiting for the triple island, like, this is like a triple island. I can't wait for 3 swords on this island.
Flo is close from being able to do Fledge with Pipit Crystals. Okay, now he can. This is the best 400 rupees. What? Can he do the chest on the bottom of the map right now? Or is it the one that is scale locked or something like this? Okay, Thunderhead, yeah. I like this.
I mean, worst case, I mean, you can just get the hint, really. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, but if you get the hint, might as well get the chest. And if you get the chest, might as well get the song.
Yeah. I mean, getting out of songs now, I mean, it just, like, the only real time loss is the double dip, considering that you have to... Oh my goodness!
God.
That's 3 trials!
Oh my god, this is so bad.
Oh dear god. Okay, now we're hoping for a nice whip placement.
So, one more trial, I guess. We still have Skyloft trial unhinted.
Bo could be on Skyloft trial. That's possible.
Are we like? Do you know what I want to see on the Skyloft trial right now? Whip.
No, I want to see Bo, because Bo is hard required. At least Whip can maybe be skipped. Nah. I'd love to see the Bo.
No, Whip with Senship.
Yeah.
This is why.
Bo in Sandship itself.
Yeah, if you have Whip and Beetle on one trial, each, you need one of them.
At this point, like, if there's like a Whip on LMF boss key chest, at that point, do you just do the, do you, like, instead of getting the Beetles, do you just do the Whip
you
trick
don't
skip
need
skip?
Hook Beetle for BK chest, but it's so bad without Hook Beetle.
Yeah, I know, it's pretty bad. It's better than going through a trial, though, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, whip trick skip definitely would be the solution to that. I'm not sure if that would be faster than the trial, honestly.
Yeah, but also BK chest requires gust bellows. So if Whip is there, you won't get your gust bellows. You cannot do bellows less anymore.
Okay, okay, that's an illogical bottle. Okay, that's our first logical bottle then, probably.
Yeah. If you are somehow able to skip all trials in this seed, you deserve to win the entry tournament. Because this seed is incredible. Okay, Bo.
There goes the bow dream.
Okay, yeah, but they want that.
This is a seed that Raid would win so easily. Raid would this is the Raid seed. I don't know. Tell it, like, if Raid is watching this, tell him to stop. Like, he's not allowed to watch this race because he has to play this seed now.
Yeah. I mean, the 4th trial could still have a lot of required items. We are still missing Cave's Key, Emerald tablets. Another beetle, the whip. Okay, KFC is here.
KFC.
Okay. There goes what I was saying. Okay, at this point, rush Sensi for the hints. You want to know if you want to do every trial.
Yeah, Emerald Tablet on Skyloft Trial. Okay, no, that's it. That's gonna be it. Emerald Trial on Skyloft Trial.
You know, Emerald Tablet on Skyloft Trial will be the third time in this tournament.
I've never seen that myself.
It would not be the first one, it would not be the second one, it would be the third, which is insane. Skyloft Trial has been quite required in this tournament. The only trial that I did not see much is Elgin Trial. Phylon Trial was required a lot. Lanelu Trial had a lot of vanilla clause. It happened 3 times. And Skyloft Trial was required 3 times, I guess. 2 times for Emerald Tablet and 1 for Claw Shots, I feel. But Elgin Trial was required once, I feel. Which is not a lot. I need to hire a bodyguard quickly right now. I mean, Floha did it to himself. He asked for nice thing and said incoming cubes, and he did everything to himself. But they wanted this elimination match to be exciting. They got it.
I mean, I don't think this is not the elimination match the runners wanted to see, but this is the elimination match we want to see.
Yes.
This is one of those terrifying seeds that is turning in, like, that can definitely turn into a, like, do I do these trial casinos? Because one trial can make or break a race. So... Yeah, Trial of Rando being gone feels weird, because now, when you go into, like, Elden Trial, you have that optimistic feeling, hey, maybe it won't be so bad, and now you're thinking, okay, it will always be this bad.
Yes. But I feel, after seeing how we had, 40 in logic with Crystal Swords now.
Beautiful, Zelda 11 hearts!
Yeah.
11 hearts, 25 crystals, and 3 trials required.
Yeah. How can you have 11 hearts with so little items? Like, Zeldz has nothing. Zeldz didn't even go to... Zeldz didn't even... Okay, no, Zeldz has untracked items. He has Rattle. That's why.
Probably just gonna rush Betrow. He's not gonna look for... I would say you do Birdie here to hope for another crystal pack, but...
Yeah, after watching S2 races, I have to agree that Trial window was bad for competitive.
It was kind of pointless, if I'm being honest. It didn't really do anything. All it did was it made Trials significantly more stupid.
It's pointless because they are not locked by items. Basically, it didn't matter which trial you would get after getting the requirements to access it. So,
and also, it ended up being, like, kind of detrimental, because, like, let's say, I mean, it ended up winning me Grand Finals, because it, like, in Grand Finals of SGL, Yal did Elden Trial, and it ended up being vanilla Elden Trial, and he lost because that trial took that long, and I found a different sword. So, like, it affected that tournament significantly.
Oh yeah, I disagree with what CJ is saying for 2 reasons. The first one is that it changes some things for some RBMs, and the second one is if you get hints for required items on trial, like logically required items on trial, you cannot know if it's faster to do the trial or try to get something else. Like, if you get Phylon trial has meats, and like sword, for example. Yeah, Fire and Trial has sword, but you get Eldin Trial there. You lose way more time than just with Fire and Trial. Yeah, it's 2-3 minutes, but 2-3 minutes is gigantic in Rando, I feel.
Yeah, I believe. Oh, yeah, there's 3. That's why you do this check before betrayal.
Yeah, go back, Floha. No, I don't think it added anything to the game.
It didn't, no. It was pointless. I can say from very much experience, it was completely pointless. It did nothing.
I would agree with you, CJ, if the trials had items in them. Like if you shuffled the light fruits or things like this. In that scenario, it would add things. It adds things for viewers, but absolutely not for runners, is what I feel. Yeah, it only adds things for viewers, and not for players. Oh. Okay, so Floha set up Spellrot at least right now. And he's going back to bat row.
Yeah, Zeld's doing Colin's letter turn-in.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
More crystals on 30. Kind of insulting.
Really?
At this point, I believe,
I think you're ahead.
I may be a little. The streams have been buffering for me? Yeah, I am.
Yeah, the streams have been heavily buffering for me as
I'll
well.
reload.
Okay, now the chest, what is it?
Nothing.
Okay, that's garbage. It's a rare treasure, it's money, but you have enough money right now. Okay, so Batflow is completely worthless for now. But we have 35, so maybe Floha will push for 40. But it's looking like, at this point, I would just do Eldin Trial. Because
yeah,
it's extremely unlikely that crystals are sorts.
Well, there's two things. There's Elden Trial. There's also Scale, which also is the outlier, because Scale can also be... It can be Shed Chest.
Yeah, but... Okay, hear me out. Beetle is in logic.
Well, Hook Beetle isn't. We can't...
Beetle is in logic, so we can do 15 lose.
No.
No?
Please don't do 15 lose. No.
Yeah, but it's in logic. Because Beetle is accessible in a Ladilu trial right now.
I think the real 17-head play would actually just be to do Whip Trick Skip and then just break into back half of Elmaf with Gust Bellows. Just hope that everything else is where you need it.
Yeah, but you have your second scale of central scale of sorts, so it's still... I think at this point, getting Bellows will save you time instead of losing it.
Yeah.
Even if it's on the slowest trial. Okay, good. He didn't jump down. Okay, what is this hint?
Another Faronwood Sots.
It's double Sots. Faronwood is now double Sots. Okay. At this point, if Faronwood is double Sots, I bet you that the myths on Faron Trial are the first one, and you have Pharaoh's Courage in Faron Woods. Because it's double sorts. So you also probably have a Beetle or a Whip. Like it can also be Beetle or Whip there.
Yeah.
Earrings are worthless.
That's why I'd say you just do Whip Trick Skip, because that's one I think there's a decent chance that's just a Beetle.
Yeah.
And then that's your logical access to back half of Elmaf. Now,
Yeah,
I think the asterisk to that is I don't think those runners know it. I mean, I don't know it, but I think in this scenario, this would be definitely the better play. That's what I gamble, at least. I gamble that this is just leading to a beetle.
I think at this point, the second scale of Central Swords is Emerald Tablet. Because we are all running out. Like, you have 2 hinted slots in a not accessible region right now, which reduces the chances for the placements for Emerald Tablets by quite a lot. Well, what I mean is that you have less bait items accessible right now, which means you have more required items closer, which means that Emerald Tablet is probably very, very close. So I bet you very hard that Emerald Tablet is in Bird Nest. And that's why I would do the trial right now. I'm pretty sure the Mills and Faron trial are the first ones at this point. Which is terrible.
I stand by removing trials.
I mean, I think this seed is a good example of why trials are still a thing. Because in this seed, you can make the decision to go for Eldin trial before full clearing the seed, because you can read it. I think at this point you read that the Eldin trial is all required, just because of the central scale of double swords that is still not resolved.
Yeah, and we also have 2 Farron Sots, which also kind of will push you away from wanting to do Elven stuff.
Yeah, this is the thing.
The thing that's really concerning about this, though, is Zeldz still doesn't know his Gust Bellows is there. So he is going to be searching a lot longer than Floha is. So this is bad for Zeldz, specifically. Also, we have Sansi. We do have Sansi open.
Yeah, we have Sansi open, but nothing pushes us to Sansi right now.
True, yeah.
I would do Elden Trial before doing Sensi in this seed.
Like, Sensi just isn't check dense, so there isn't a lot. You can get like 3 checks and...
Hey, hear me out on why I would do this. It's because Sensi has Bellows locked chest. Anyway.
Ah, true. Zelda's getting the soup, so he's gonna do Kina. He's gonna start it. Okay, I don't like this play because I don't think Kina is ever really a good thing to do, especially like in a scenario like this where you still have a lot of checks open to you. Also, I don't really like this.
Floha will be getting 40 right now. And know that 50 is in logic with lose, with 15 lose. I swear if it's 15 lose for Emerald Tablet. At this point, I think if your options are 15 lose and Elden Trial, everyone is choosing Elden Trial.
Yeah, probably. Especially when you don't need to RBM your way and you can just open it with the harp.
Okay, this is the moment we slow down because we have nothing to do.
Yeah.
We have Sensi and Elden Trial. Zeldz is never going to Elden Trial right now. My guess he's going to Sensi.
He might be doing Kina, so maybe he will check the hint in Elden.
Why would you do Kina instead of going to Sensi? Sensi has like this is probably a no-brainer. Sensi is just better than Kina.
I think he's just betting on Kina, though. He might just be gambling.
I think it's terrible.
It is. I don't disagree. I think he's probably just He's probably nervous right now. I'd say with this how the seat's turning out, with how garbage the trials are looking, then I can see why he'd be getting nervous and wanting to like do these kind of like weird gambles.
Like, it will take him 5 minutes to do this one chest, while he could do nearly the entire Sensi. Like, no, not the entire Sensi, he will skip Skippers, but in Skippers he would get 2 items because the cube is available. In Harbor he gets the cube, and in Pirate Strongholds he gets 3 chests and isolate the cube really hard. But that's still a lot of checks. While Kina is 5 minutes for 1 item that can be hinted later, dead for example.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Kina really is the 5th trial.
Yeah, Kina is the 5th trial, and Olan is the 4th engine. Okay, so I would be very surprised if Floha is not turning in 40 crystals right now. And that's probably his last thing on Skyloft for a while. Just do it, Floha. No, why are you not doing 40? Like, you spent 10 minutes on Skyloft and you don't turn in Bachelor 40?
Yeah, this is odd. Maybe he's going Sans. Yeah, he's going Sansy.
Okay.
Yeah, this is odd. I think this is one of those scramble moments where you don't really have anything. You have 50 bad check, or not a 50. You have like 5 bad checks. So which 5 bad checks do you choose?
I think Sensi is just the worst play ever. Okay, if he's
doing
mines, if he's doing mines, I'm fine with it. To be honest,
you can do mines plus Dodo. You can do that combination.
Okay, yeah. If it's that, I'm fine because you full clear the region. So even if it's very low density and probably not a good region, it's not as bad as the other options, to be honest. So yeah. Mines is okay for me. It's just that not doing bat 40 is odd. And if he goes to Sensi without Bellows, I will be disagreeing very, very much. Because Pyro Stronghold without Bellows in cubes and without the Pirate Cube hints is probably the worst thing you can ever do.
Yeah.
Like, you can instantly lose. They don't have whip for Senship, so they have less than 50% chance of being able to do it.
I mean, yeah, they can do 3 checks in Sandship, and there's usually, I think, like 10.
Maybe 5 if they get 1 small key and reset it, and it would not be in logic, but who cares about that?
And even then, I mean, yeah, I think it's like an okay play. I think if you're there, you might as well just dip in and hope it's something, but...
If you go to Sensi, you do Senship first.
Yeah, definitely.
Because of that. But I would probably get Bellows before.
Zeldz, you gotta check Thrill Digger hint. No.
Okay.
He has definitely forgotten about the Thrill Digger hint. That is going to punish him.
This is a throw. Like,
this is a throw, yeah.
This is literally a throw. Not checking hints in Season 2 is asking for losing. Like, the hints are just way too good.
I think, honestly, not checking hints in general, no matter how strong the hints are. Even, like, cubes is the weakest hints, and still hints are very... You gotta prioritize them.
Okay. See, mines are bad. Loopholes.
Mines is literally stealing from...
Yeah.
Alright,
At
let's
least
see gold.
Floha doesn't need any more rupees in this seed, so he doesn't care.
Alright, Kina, what do you have for us today? This is like an emerald tablet, I'm gonna cry.
Crystals. I bet crystals.
Big crystals. It could be crystals, yeah.
Vanilla crystals, yeah.
Cutscene is so ungodly long.
Yeah.
It's
And
just a hard piece.
It's even more worthless than crystals.
This is another reason why you just don't do Kina now. Like, this is why you don't do... Especially, like, you don't rush Kina. Zelda doesn't do anything else except Kina for that.
I bet you to add salts to the wound, there will be a Kina hint on either Shipyard or Farron.
Probably.
Because Kina is always hinted after you do it.
Yeah, hashtag Kina bad check.
I think Kina is fine. Because you can do good routing with Kina.
No, I disagree.
No,
I wholeheartedly despise Kina with every fabric of my being.
You can dislike the check, but I think it has good routing options, so...
I mean, it's so ungodly slow that I just always skip it until it's hinted, and then if it's hinted, then I just rush it all in one go.
If you plan to go back to Skyloft after doing Lumpy Pumpkin, it's really fine.
Okay, yeah, if that's the case, then yeah, that's fine. If you don't do that, then, yeah, bad idea. But, I mean, you can gamble Kina is going to be either, I always end up gambling that Kina is either nothing or it's going to be hinted, and the chance that it's not, like, it's neither one of those and I can't route it in nicely is just incredibly low, so... I have never had a seed where Kina is anything, or it has not been hinted first, so...
Yeah, there was actually only one seed in that situation, which was the first seed of the tournament. It had earrings and hinted, but at this moment, both runners were near Lace location, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, it's just such an uncommon occurrence, though.
Yeah. Okay, Dodo now.
Yeah, Kina to me is like a worse Beatrice. Just Beatrice kind of, but worse in every way.
Beatrice is worse, because you have to spend more time doing nothing than Kina.
Yeah. But at least, I will say, the one thing is that at least the stuff you're doing can more easily be routed in. I mean, you never go back to Sparring Hall at all, and you never... Yeah.
If you needed half the trips for Beatrice, I would agree, but with how many trips you need to do, I don't.
Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah. Beatrice is also Sphere Zero, though, and the thing with that is that it kind of prioritizes you to do Beatrice the more than you want to do Kina. Yeah. I end up prioritizing Beatrice. I'll do the first, like, 4 or 5 trips, and then at that point you can kind of like read the seed to tell you where everything is, well, like if you're gonna need it or not. Like I would say, like in a seed like this, doing Kina isn't the worst play because you know you know that your next progression is gonna be on a garbage check. But if the seed's super open, then obviously you don't want to do any of Kina because you know you're probably just wasting time. And Beatrice is kind of like that too, where you can just say like, okay, well the seed's fairly open to me right now, so doing Beatrice is probably just gonna waste me time in the end. And you end up just not finishing it.
What are you doing? Did Flo forgot to set up Dodo again and had to go back to do it?
Amazing.
Yes, that was it.
Oh wait, did he not have bombs?
No, he had bombs.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Bombs were free in the seed.
Oh my goodness, is Zeldz doing it? Is he doing whip trick skip? Zeldz. Oh my god, he's doing it. He's dying. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, the problem is that he doesn't have bellows. He could have bellows. Oh no.
He doesn't know bellows are on the trial.
Yeah.
But the time you spend to do this is so bad. It's so slow. Like, okay, it's really funny. And this is the first time we see this restreamed, like, ever. but it's so slow. There's a reason we didn't see this before. Also, the moment Floha gets a whip, it's the end. Okay, Floha, he seems to be going. Okay, he's going back to this hint zone. Floha, please go Elden Trial after this. Okay, now that you have done this, you have to reload everything, I guess. Okay, you have to go to this statue.
Okay, so I really wish I could explain what Zeld's doing here, but it's really hard. So
yeah,
he's going through this door, which okay. Yeah, I don't know how this works. I can't. I would not be able to tell you what he's doing.
Yeah, because LMF doesn't have one map. That's the thing. LMF is there's a very big loading zone between parts of LMF, like Saintship. They don't exist at the same time, unlike most dungeons. Okay. Bottle. Okay. Please go do trial and not Sensi. I really don't like Sensi right now. Oh, they really don't like. Okay. Oh, is he okay? That's fine. I guess he's okay. Yeah, he never got this chest. Please, anything that would push you away from Sensi. Yes. Okay. Maybe he's going bat 40 right now, which he should have done like ages ago.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is bat 40 right now? Anything that pushes you away from Sensi. My goodness! Okay. So, Scale of Trial is open. And Shipyard Hintstone is open too. This is not good. Okay, Zeldz is doing Sensi, which makes sense because he doesn't have the hint. For Bellows, please Floha, don't do the same thing. And just get your art required Bellows, because at this point it has to be, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think.
Oh, thank God he's going for it. I never thought I would dislike going to Sensi so much because I'm probably one of the people that that thinks that Sensi are overhated. Like I definitely think Sensi is overhated in the community, but this time I think you want Bellows before going to Sensi.
I think I think Alka is spewing propaganda. Sansi sucks and no one likes it. That's my opinion. Screw Sansi. If Sansi just got deleted from the game, I would be so happy. This region can go die. I hate Sandship, I hate Sansi, I hate everything about it.
I hate Sandship.
You hate Sandship.
I hate Senship in Rando because Senship in Rando is like I will get 3 chests, then spend 5 minutes to do literally nothing, then get 5 chests, then spend 5 minutes doing literally nothing. Nice
Okay,
dungeon.
make sure audio must be on Floha right now, by the way.
Well, too late. Yeah, I forgot that Floha is not doing hop skip things.
No. No cat gems today. Oh, maybe we'll see Zeld's cat gem.
You will see it because Velos will end up being hard required in the seed. At this point, I'm pretty sure it will be. So unless it's literally 15 loose crystals for bat 50, bellows have to be required, I guess.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't really mind the slow boat. It's kind of chill. You kind of just relax for a minute. It's not a huge deal. Also, it would make it a little harder for, I would say, vanilla, like people who are used to vanilla, because it changes the way you do stuff like finding the sand ship. So it'd be a little weird, I'd say. Also, like, the sand sea is kind of hard to navigate, I'd say. Like, getting from skippers to pirates is really hard. The freaking rocks get in your way all the time.
Okay, now get this cube.
Well, that is not enough stamina. Oh no. Oh no.
For runners hating cubes, they have been doing a very good job of not forgetting cubes, which is really
true, yeah.
Nice. They have made a very big effort on not forgetting that cubes are things you have to do and on where they are, which is really nice. Okay, this one is bad. Like, well, actually, there's a easy tier after this, so it's not that bad. But Floha did the hardest part of Elgin Trial, basically. I think that one is the hardest one.
Yeah, he should be fine. This one moves too far away from the tier.
I mean, the Guardians are literally garbage. They cannot hit you.
Yeah.
The only Guardian that is really, really scary is the one when you are trying to climb the lighthouse in Skyloft.
Yeah, that's really the only one that can mess you up, because like
that's literally the only danger of Trial, basically.
Yeah, the thing is, like, backflipping in this game is just incredibly broken, where if you backflip, it will basically just give Link like basically iframes to the entire thing. So even if they swing their swords at you, you literally just backflip and you can dodge their attack always. Like, if you're ever nervous with some Guardians, you can literally just go up to a wall and backflip, like, just spam backflips, and they can never hit you.
And they are so slow! Guardians are incredibly slow. Yeah, it's Trial Seed. Like, Floha is doing this before doing Sensi, because Sensi without Bellows sucks. Like, there's no way around it, it just sucks. And we have LMF required, so Bellows is always good.
Yeah, but Zeldz has not gotten the Thriller hint yet, which has Gus Bellows on Elden Trial hint, so he is apparently looking for that.
Zeldz is making the correct decision based on what he knows. But the problem is that he made the bad decision of not getting the nose, basically. Okay. Floha has been doing a pretty good job on the trial so far. Get the tier on the right, don't forget it. When you're playing vanilla for the first time, this is the tier you forget.
Yeah.
I'm guilty of this. At least 2 times. Oh yeah, slowest trial in the game, but at this point, I think this is the... Yeah. This is the tier I see forgotten in Round of the Moss. 4 trials included. Okay. Okay, I think Floha has every tier on this side now. Just needs the 10 slide ones, basically. This one is really funny. This one you tend to forget, too.
Yeah, that
Okay.
one, the one that tells you where it is like that, the beam of light if you pick up the light fruits.
Yeah, but if you try to skip the light fruits, then yeah. I mean, in this seed, just grab a light fruit. You will do more. You will do more than one trial. I'm pretty sure.
Where in the world is progression? We still like have nothing. Like we still can't progress in LMF yet.
I told you 45 minutes ago that the progression will be Bird Nest because
Yeah, it's
and,
the thing. What if it's not though? What if it's not?
if it's not, it's Malara.
I guess. Well, it could be that, and it can also be Pirate's Cube.
If it's Pirate's Cube, it's still Bellows Lock. So I guess.
Well, yeah.
Okay. I just think Bellows Lock things. Yeah.
Crystal Salt is dead. Very dead.
I mean, my basis for that is that instead of getting 2 Faerun Woods and the central scale of unresolved sorts, you would have gotten a Sensi sort instead. This is my basis for that. I'm metagaming that Sensi should have been sourced if it was the progression.
No. First metal.
And okay, Sensi is completely dead. Now it has to be Bellows locked.
Zelda he didn't go into Sandchip, which is a little surprising to me.
Yeah, okay. That's true. That's Sandchip. I forgot that. But that's Sandchip. And Floha got his Bellows. Okay. 1 hour 30 in. And the only dungeon chest we opened was the first chest in LMF.
And it had your Din's power.
And it had Jin's power for your Bellows. Yes, we're probably out of sorts, that's true, but still. The 2 Faerun Wood sorts that are locked by Emerald Tablets basically tell you that Central Scale of Sorts Unresolved is Emerald Tablets. Like, how can it not be? Especially when you have so many items on trials. Like, meats could be just useless in the seed. And are on Faerun trial. But the beetle is logically required, so the trial is logically required at least. Like Bellows. Okay, and Sparrot. Yeah, okay. I have to give credit to Floha for gambling the trial while still having Sparrot up. And doing both at the same time. I like this. Because Parrot is very unlikely to have what you want. If Floha is feeling funny today, he can try to get this cube here out of logic, but it's so precise. Yeah, there's no way. It's so bad to do. But it can skip a meat requirement with meats on trial.
Alright, so what is...
Yeah.
Where is the progression?
Zeldz is not even going to send ship. I hate this so much. It's so bad. Like, you went to Sensi to get checks, isolated Pirate's Cube, and never even went to send ship with Bow.
Which has a lot of checks.
Well, not a lot because you don't have whip, but it's still...
3. 3 is a lot by Sansi standards.
3 is a lot by this seed is so locked status. Okay, I like that Floha is going Bird Nest first. Because Central Scale Loft. I mean, Zeldz has nothing left. besides the trial that he doesn't know about. And 15 loose crystals. Like, 15 loses in logic. Okay, Emerald Tablet. I called this 45 minutes ago.
So right. That is really good for Floha, because that means that I mean we have 2 Faron Woods slots just straight up, and we can full clear Faron Woods. And that's probably gonna lead us to at least a Beetle and then probably Whip. And if that's the case, then he can rush his dungeons and then go for Sword. Because at this point he's basically Swords from Go mode.
And Floha is very, very happy about this. Like, he did this before going to Sensi, which is...
And Floha is also very ahead now.
Yeah. Like, he's more than an Eldin trial ahead.
This race is going to depend on when Zeldz realizes he
it's not GG.
Has to go.
It's not GG's because we have a lot of things to do still. But, like, Floha has, like, more than 80% chance to win now.
Yeah, this is really good for... This is really good for Flo.
Yeah. I mean, Zeldz did it to himself. He skipped Thrill Jigger hints. Like, why? Why would you do this?
I don't think he's realized yet, which is the worst part.
Yes. Yeah. It's not a time bomb hint race, it's just that Zeldz has done less than Floha at this point. And Floha, like, even if Floha goes to Sensi, he will do more because he has Bellows.
Yeah. Like, yeah, and the thing is, like, Zeldz is not even ahead. Like, he doesn't have any items over Floha, while Floha is both ahead by a lot and has items over Zeldz now.
Yeah. And Floha is doing this, then going to Faron to get the 2 swords items there. Because why would you not go to double Fallenwood swords?
Yeah.
And get 3 hintstones on the way. That will tell you that your 4th trial is also required, because why not? Yeah, at this point, yeah.
At this point, Floha has the information, item, and just time advantage over Zeldz. Zeldz will need to pull something out for this.
And he stopped having nunchuk issues, so it's even better.
He's going to temple entrance. Please don't. No. Like, I think he just forgot about the hint.
Well, that's the best statue to get to the hint.
Well, no, he's doing Spirit.
Yeah, but
like maybe he's thinking to. I mean, at this point, he's gonna run out of checks. He's gonna have to do Elden Trial eventually. So
yes. Well, after this, he has Senship and Elden Trial. Floha seems to not be a professional cleaner right now. I'm pretty sure this is the window. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, clean this window and it should be good. Yeah. Temple of Tiny Hintstone is not in logic. We don't care about it right now. Of course, Malara has nothing. Well, she paid you a lot for cleaning, so I guess it's fine. Don't tell Pipit that he would say I spent money for nothing. Okay. Steel Grounds. Steel Grounds is also good because we have Harp. Okay, how many Belren hints in Faron? Because we didn't get a single Belren hint right now. Like...
Oh yeah.
Give me your Sensi Belren hints right now.
I mean, there can be Sensi Baron, there can be Mines Baron. We found nothing in Mines.
Yeah, but Sensi Baron would skyrocket Flo in the lead even more. Sensi Baron would be insane right now. And we didn't even get a crystal pack in Sensi, I think. So... Well, Sensi is unlikely to be Baron because there are so many checks in Sensi, in cubes. But still.
I guess we can also have like a Sand Shit Baron hit.
Yeah, Senshi Baron would be good. But I would bet on LMF Baron hint before Senshi Baron hints, because LMF is very far from being in logic.
Well, but the thing is, we can't because Din's power. So Elmoth cannot be Baron.
Okay, that's true. LMF cannot be Baron. That's true. This is true. Which is a tragedy. Okay.
I'll get the chest. I was very nervous.
Spiral Charge. Okay. This is not one of our sorts, because Faronwood sorts are not sealed rounds. So this is good news for Floha, actually. Because that's one less bait item. Also, Sky is still sorts, even if you got Harp there.
Fortune Monument of Time.
Oh my goodness! Buff miss are so bad! What the
Oh
hell?
no. And Zelda's doing Skylab trial.
And Zeldz is doing Skylab trial, the only trial that we don't have a hint for.
And Floha is leaving. Floha, where are you going?
Floha is going for Spiral Charge check right now, before
Oh,
going
okay.
back to Faron, I guess. My goodness, these hints are incredible right now.
The sixth trial.
Yeah. I hate Zeld's decision to go to Skylab trial so much for.
I mean, yeah, you know this one is literally nothing.
No,
But to be
you
fair,
don't-
I mean, he can't get anything with a
we
beetle, so
know-
actually maybe this is fair. I don't know.
we know it's nothing, but he doesn't because he did not check the hint.
Well, we haven't seen Scalp Trial, so technically it could be something. It could still be Whip, for all we know.
Yes.
And the Sots
Yes.
for Farron could have a Song of the Hero piece.
Yeah. But we didn't get a single Song of the Hero piece in the new region, South region. Okay, so finally a sword.
Okay, finally.
Like, it says Kenai has whip.
No, Zeldz, you're not allowed to have Whip.
Please move this. Oh, please. Kenai has whip. He's hoping for whip on this trial. This is too big of a gamble for me.
I mean, to be fair, this is the shortest trial. So he may be thinking that, like, this is 3 minutes compared to Elden's 5. So I could see that being the reason. He's just trying to gamble the shortest trial.
Yeah. And gonna be extremely disappointed if it's not something good.
Like, yeah, maybe Fair and Trial's shorter, but still, this is still a really short trial in comparison to the others.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
maybe, I don't know if Fair and Trial's shorter. I don't know. I don't know the timings.
Okay, Spiral Charge was garbage. Okay, go back to Fairrun, please. Aha. This is your advantage. Emerald Tablet is what you want to use. You know, at this point, Fairrun double source has every item here accessible. So he has to get the 2 items. At this point, if Whip is not here, I don't know where it is. You don't need to push this box so much, Zelds.
7 pushes.
Yeah,
Where is Zelda going?
getting this.
Not
chest.
Floha. That's not Zelda. That's Floha. Floha. You have double Sots Farron, Floha. No. You have double
What?
Sots Farron.
This-
You have double
this-
Sots Farron.
Yeah,
Floha.
this literally doesn't make sense.
This is just a bad play. This is straight up a bad play. You can full clear Farron. This
You
is
can
just
full
wrong.
clear- Yeah,
This is just wrong. This is the wrong play. I think this is objectively the wrong play.
this is objectively a mistake. Like, there's no way. It's literally double swords. Farron. It doesn't make sense.
Well, yeah, the other mit's on Farron dry.
Yeah,
You can get that one instead.
Yeah, Faron Trial meats are actually faster than Temple of Time meats at this point.
We don't know where Fairhorse is, though.
Yeah, Sensi Baron Hints has a chance to exist. Well, it's true that you will probably get a garbage hint like Volcano Summit is barren, but still. Well, Volcano Summit barren is actually not that bad, but because cubes, but still.
Oh no, huh? I threw huh.
Yeah, that's true. It's not throwing until Zeldz stop throwing.
Because Fancy though, like, you have double shots of Farron. Please.
Yeah. At least he will do Pilot's Cube on the way. So he will do more things than Zeldz, but I hate this so much.
Floha, what are you doing? We're gonna have to force both of these runners to watch back this VOD. Yell at them. Okay, Scout Trial's dead.
Okay. There is only one trial dead, and this is the one Zeldz did.
I am crying.
Yeah, this is bad. Okay,
I have never seen such simultaneous throwing in my life.
Maybe Floha is just checking if whip is required, but still, why? It's still a big why. Okay. At least he's starting by Senship. I can respect that. I have to respect starting with Senship. And Zeldz is also going Senship. He really doesn't want to do the Elden Trial. It's literally last location for Zeldz now.
Yeah.
Both runners will be able to do the same checks at the same time. It's just that Floha has Emerald Tablet and Bellows at the advantage, which is way too strong. Okay.
We're seeing synced Sandship. Oh my goodness. What am I watching?
Yeah. Okay. If there is a beetle in a dig spot in Elden, you have to do Lanero Trial to get the beetle to do LMF and the Faron Trial to get the meats to be able to get the hook beetle.
That is possible.
You just... Yeah, and if whip is behind everything on that chain, then you need to do all trials. And this is not even unlikely, which is so bad.
I don't even think chat is winning in this race anymore. Chat is losing. Chat is not having a fun time. I don't think anyone's having a fun time.
No.
I'm crying. I don't get it, Floha. Why would you leave a double sauce region?
I am definitely not winning because this is physically painful. Like skipping a double sauce region to do a dungeon that you cannot complete is not good.
Like, I think we can say there's certainly nothing objectively bad in random, but this is like the closest to an objectively awful play you can make. There's literally no positives to this play.
Yes.
Because there's such a high chance whip is just inside of
Faron Woods, yeah.
Faron, yeah.
Like at this point, double Faron swords is like maybe Faron's Courage, Whip, the other beetle. Because Hook Beetle will always be logically required, at least. Maybe Swords are hinted swords because we don't have vanilla TMS hint. So Swords can still be swords.
If we do get if we get a Seal Grounds hint, then that is the case, because Spiral Charge.
Yeah. And I hate this censorship play even more when I think about how many items I am missing in this seed. Like, you miss at least 2 swords. There's no way you are not full clearing Ferron. Okay, nice jump from Floha.
You guys should just do a sign up there. It's a lot easier.
Yeah.
It's like the boomer strat.
Yeah. Okay.
Whip can be on Tenel's hard container, but the chances of that are like slim.
If Whip is on Tentalus hot container, this is the end, basically, because you need Hook Beetle.
I mean, at that point, yeah. I mean, we still need swords though.
Well, you have to access Borsky then, so you fight Tentalus if that's the case.
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
Unless you delete the Whip because you did unhinted Tentalus skip.
I honestly, after this performance, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if one of them deletes it for fun.
Floha won his last race by doing Tentalus skip unhinted, but he was not missing much. Like, there was only one way he could be screwed, and that's by deleting the tablet he did not have. That was the only way. But the tablet was just on the way, so easy. Floha basically got go mode by doing Tentalus skip, and he did it to get a sword in Swordless Seed. He got Goddess Sword on that, and it did the entire seed. But yeah, the only way Floha could have been screwed by that was Emerald Tablets on the Tentalus Heart Container. And only that.
There's a small key.
The save scam strat starting.
Nice.
I have never seen someone go on the reverse way.
Well, that's not how that works.
Yeah. It's so funny to see it on the reverse side. Okay, gets combo lock, save, fight Scarvo, reset it if it's bad, then go back to Captain's cabin. And then cry because you didn't get Borsky yet. Save, please. You can reset combo lock too, it works. I would have saved at the statue above.
Yeah, okay, the top one.
No, he didn't have small key yet.
So are you doing Teneless skip, Floha?
No, I don't. No,
oh, okay,
he's preparing this one.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's definitely fine. He's definitely not gonna do it. He's not gonna do it. There's no way he does it, right? There's no way.
Yeah, I think if he does it, I yell at him so bad.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you should just save. You should just die, get respawn at the beginning of Sandship, and then save.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of items to delete that could be bad. Okay, so logically, Whip is required, so Whip cannot be on Tentalus. Now we can say this: Whip is not on Tentalus container.
So that means the only thing that will be good there is a sword.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Or scale, or earrings. Those are still good items.
So this play...
Or a beetle. There can still be a beetle on the Tentalus Heart Container.
I guess, yeah.
Like...
This play is still bad, though.
Like, that... No, you can be... It can be a hard required beetle, because you could have Whip, Hook, Beetle locked. Since Floha saved, he can save scam this key. I guess you still save at the statue in front of Scarvo because you don't want to go this way again. Yes, thank you, Floha. Well, at least in his bad play, he's doing the correct things, so it's not that bad.
It's still bad.
Still bad, but it's not as bad as it could have been. We are nearly 2 hours into this race.
We're like 2 hours in, and it feels like literally nothing has happened.
Like, this is an inventory for 1 hour in for a 2-dungeon race. Like,
what is Zeldz doing? Oh
no,
no.
Zelda, you have no right to do this.
No, Zeldz, no.
If you are missing emerald tablets, this is the worst play you could ever do.
No. Zeldz. What? No. What am I watching? What am I? What? What? Can we just?
It doesn't even have big key. There's no reason to do this.
I just want to quickly reiterate that this is an elimination match.
Yes.
If Zeldz loses this race, he is out of the tournament.
Yeah.
What is happening? You don't even have boss gear. You are missing like 7 items from Go mode.
Zeldz.
You're gonna crash, Zeldz. You're gonna crash. You're gonna crash, Zeldz.
He entered with F. Yeah, he resets now because crash.
Oh
yeah,
my goodness, what a...
Okay. So he threw even more. After
I didn't even think that was possible.
Yeah. I don't see how Floha is losing, to be honest.
No, I don't see it either.
But Floha made one very bad decision, and we will yell at him for it. But at least I liked most of the things he did in this race. So besides keeping Felrenwood's double sauce, I agree with literally everything he did in this seed.
I think Floha would not have won this race against anyone else still, though. He has still made a lot. Like, after that mistake, I think he's losing to everyone. Zeldz is just making equally bad mistakes.
Depends because Floha would still have done the trial before Sensi, and I think most people would still have gone Sensi.
That's true, yeah.
So he would still have saved a lot of time.
Yeah, I also don't think there's a lot of people who would forget the Threlliger hint. Like, that is the thing that is ruining Floha.
Oh my god! I have never seen someone die like this on Skyward.
I know! You can just stab him while he's charging, and it'll knock him out of the charge.
Yeah. Flo would have beaten Raid because Raid would have tried Bellows less, and gotten absolutely destroyed by the Emerald Tablet on the Bird Nest.
Yeah.
This is actually the worst Raid seed. Yeah. Okay, Zeldz is going for a trial now. He has nothing else. Floha needs to stop wrecking his shield. I think Skyward is a pretty fine fight if you have a shield. It's just wrong when you don't have one. Like, backflips are OP, but still. Shields make this so easy. Yeah, Zeldz decided to stop throwing. Floha will probably go to Felren just after this, so he will also stop throwing.
I don't know. Maybe Floha's just gonna do unhinted Skyloft trial.
Yeah.
You never know.
Like, see this list. Like, this trial list is so bad.
I feel like I'm losing brain cells watching this race.
Yeah.
My brain is just shrinking seeing this.
Yeah, Bellows hard required for Emerald Tablets was so incredibly bad.
You know, Zeldz, I'm thinking the same thing.
Yeah. Remember that last race Zeldz did, he forfeited with every other runners in the race forfeiting? Like, it was a 4-man race and they all forfeited. That will
Well,
tell you
you
how
should have
bad.
seen the seed, though. That was not... That was out of necessity.
Yeah. I won't say
Let's see.
anything about this seed. I know things about it, I just won't spoil it because some
Yeah,
people
no.
might try
I
it.
do not blame anyone for forfeiting that seed.
So yeah, Zeldz is used to bad seeds, but this one is a tournament one. Yeah, Zeldz got destroyed by skipping Thrill Jigger hint. That's what this says. Okay, Floha, do Captain's Cabin now. You need to shoot. Yeah. After this, you will know that your whip is art required because the Borsky will not be vanilla. The seed isn't that convenient. Yeah, but at this point, Zeldz has to know that a hintstone has been skipped. Right?
I think so, yeah. I
Because
hope.
the trial is only in logic if the hint is accessible.
Hey, J dude, I'll just DM you with the info on that seed if you don't want to play it.
Yeah. I mean, you probably don't want to play it, but it's some have voiced the idea of playing that seed. Asking Fee for advice. So the strongest weapon in the game. You can one-shot most of the enemies with a single arrow. Zelda games are weirdly inconsistent with bow damage. Like, play Twilight Princess or Skyward Sword and bow is one of the most OP weapons to ever exist. And then you play other Zelda games and bow can be nearly worthless.
I mean, okay, the exception is Wind Waker when you have light arrows, but that's...
Yeah. Wind Waker light arrows are... Yeah, okay, but it's light arrows, it's not bow. Like, Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword can one-shot most enemies with bow. With literally normal arrows, which is incredibly strong. Yeah, in Skyward Sword, bow is very late, so it's fine, but in Twilight Princess, bow is literally the second item, so...
There's the stupid squid. So, whip is not required, technically, kind of. But I mean, no, it is required because it's required for key logic. So no, whip can be still be south-centered.
Yes, required is whip is required in this seed.
Yeah, it's hard required. Yeah,
it's logically required.
Yes, lighters in Wind Waker don't do any damage. They just insta-kill everything.
Floha, don't do this.
No.
Literally, don't.
No, Floha, please, no.
If you delete
no,
a beetle,
no,
okay,
no.
If you delete a beetle, you can just instantly lose because you have deleted a required item. Deleting a beetle right now is the worst thing that can happen. But he just healed. What the hell? Why did you heal before going to bottom?
Please, just fight Tantalus. Please. I'm gonna lose my mind.
Okay. Throwing even more. I'm starting to regret getting this seed.
I regret ever signing up for this.
Oh, he's doing it without Tentacle Skip. Okay. I'm fine with
good.
it.
Thank you, Floha.
At least, yeah. Okay. If you do this without Tentacle Skip, I'm fine with it. Even if you could have probably saved the time. But at least he's not deleting an item. Okay, I'm fine with this. It's one of the 2 required dungeons, just complete it and that's it. The big problem right now is the swords. Like, if Floha had Master Sword, he would probably just go to the RBM sheet and learn how to do beetle-less, whip-less LMF, I guess. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
like, just learn on the spot.
Yeah. Wouldn't be the stupidest play he's made today.
You would not be the first one to learn on the spot RBMs just to finish the seed faster.
Man, so, Alka, did you roll the seed?
Yes.
Maybe you should start running. Maybe, I don't think you're safe here anymore.
I mean, 1 hour ago, I said that I needed to hire a bodyguard.
Well, I don't think that's gonna cut it. I think you just need to escape. You'd go into hiding forever.
Okay, Zeldz screamed at his monitor right now. This is the first time we see Tantalus in a long time. This is the boss we see the least. And
Hey, I'm not.
Yeah.
I am not complaining though.
Yeah, this is probably one of the worst boss fights in the entire Zelda series.
Yeah, and we get to see the storm caused by Tantalus' immense size.
Yeah. Well, Floha cannot hurt me because he needs me for his streams.
Well, you see, that doesn't mean he can just keep you as his own personal pet who does the restreams and then like torture you on the side. So I don't know. Floha can get around that. Caused by my inability to leave.
To leave. To leave. This is CJ typo level.
Alright, well now I guess I'm leaving. Bye, guys. I guess I got to escape now before I never can.
Well, you know what? They have no right to say something to me after throwing this much. Both of them. Right?
I honestly think I could just say this is probably the single worst match of SSR I've ever watched. This is the most throwing I've ever seen on simultaneously in a single race.
Yeah. Well, Floha did only 1 throw, it's just a very big one, but he did only 1.
Okay, Zeldz, please, redeem yourself. Go to Fair. Yes! He's going to Farron!
But Zeldz skipped Malara. Which I don't agree with, but...
It's fine, it's fine, it doesn't matter. He has double slots, he's gonna go there. He's not gonna do the same thing Floha did, right? He's not gonna do Dig Spot. He's not gonna go back and do Dig Spot RBM and Elden, even though he's already done it.
It would literally not make sense since he went to same ship already. Like, it would literally not make sense to do the same thing as Floha.
I mean, I don't think anything Floha has done made sense. At least in the past half an hour.
But it would be worse than that. Can you imagine it? I cannot.
Like, we were thinking we'd see all of the hints when Floha went to like, okay, we finally get to see more about the seed. Floha was like, no, you can't, no. I'm gonna show you what I want to show you about the seed.
Yeah, Floha might go shipyard hint, but I don't see him going Pirate Stronghold. No.
That shot was incredible.
Yeah, but at least, oh yeah, the shot passed. Okay, that's fine then. Okay. Oh yeah, also Floha has a sword.
Well, Zelda's got Spiral Charge, which leads to his first sword.
Yeah.
We haven't seen a single Baron location.
Okay.
I guess Sand Ship can be hinted Baron, I believe. I don't think we found anything there.
No, we did not. But it would still help Floha, because if Zelz gets whip, he will still do treasure room with a Baron Sand Ship, which is really bad. But Floha scammed the keys and skipped treasure room, so if he gets a Baron hit, it would help him.
He's doing Farron! He's doing Farron!
I have never heard a commentator being so happy about doing the best play.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
It's been 20,000 years since I saw someone do a good play.
Yeah. Okay, Floha completed one dungeon. We are 2 hours and 9 minutes in, and this is the first dungeon completed.
We still have...
No! Okay, if it's a Hindstone, I'm fine with it. But if it's Pirate Stronghold, I'm not. Please go to Shipyard. This doesn't seem to be Shipyard. I swear,
He might be
Floha,
doing all the skippers now.
But he cannot, he doesn't have sweep.
That doesn't matter, he's just gonna do P-Hat RBM.
Why?
I don't know, he's Floha, he does interesting things.
There's double Ferrenwood sauce, what the hell, Floha?
I don't know, maybe he just forgot. Honestly, it's like that's the only explanation I come up with. He literally just forgot about the sauce.
You forgot about the 2 best hints.
It's no longer 64 gore, it's Floha for gore or something.
Floha.
Lord Gore. Crystals. What is the SOTS item? We have 3 checks remaining in Farron.
It cannot be crystals.
Yeah, so we have 3 checks remaining, and
No, we have a billion checks in Ferron because cubes.
Right, cubes, no! It's not even close. Dude, I was hoping this race would only take like 2 hours. I saw cubes, I was like, okay, cubes is a fast, easy setting. And you've never been so wrong.
I have said it at the start of the seed. Cubes is either the Jet Seed or the worst garbage in history. Like, there's no middle ground. Cubes is one of the other at this point. And yes, that's still Sync Shot. At least Olan is not a Ferron check.
Opium, at least.
And nothing is pointing to Academy. We didn't get a single Academy hint in the entire seed. Which is incredible by itself. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Also, Academy cannot be Baron because Neighbor's Wisdom and the Song of the Hero part there. But Academy can be Sots because Neighbor's Wisdom is required logically for LMF. So Night Academy could have been hinted Sots in this seed. We still don't have a single beetle or pair of mates. My god.
Well, we know where they both are. That's the funny thing.
We know where both meats are, at least. But we don't know where one of the beetle is. And that's the biggest variable in this seed. Like, you want to know where the hell is this damned beetle. Because you want it for LMF. At this point. The best item to get right now is Whip. Like, if you get Whip, you can finish all dungeons.
Yeah, at that point you're just looking for swords.
Yes. If you get Whip, you're happy. Okay. Shipyard is the best play. because
You're
it's
gonna see fairly intense, I believe.
I mean, it's the best play if you forget that Fairway exists. But Zeldz also skipped Shipyard. Have to say this.
So what are you doing?
Harp was Oriel in the sky, so Harp was literally free. No, LMF source would be Dean's Power, because Dean's Power is in the first chest of LMF. So LMF source is a garbage hint right now, because it's true. Oh my god, Zeldz. That was not extending blow. One day I'll see minecart minigame happen on restream. But
One
today
day. I don't think you've seen. I don't think like most minigames haven't actually been seen in Tourney yet.
We have seen Art required Pumpkin Archery.
Okay, Scout Trial.
No, this is good for Floha. Now he knows that Scale of Trial is garbage. He will never do it. This is the second junk hint. Oh yes, Floha is keeping Skipper. Okay. Whip is one of the required items in Farron Woods. Sandship is barren. Sandship is barren.
Okay.
I did not see the other hints, but Sandship is barren. This is incredibly bad for Zeldz, because he will go treasure room. He will full clear Sandship, basically, because
well, he might do Captain's Cabin first. I mean, it's right there. It's right there. I mean, he enters the dungeon. He's a few chance. I mean, I don't think so, but I would personally do it.
I think it's bad, but I think in a normal route you would do Captain's Cabin last. Or while doing the boat generator? Okay, maybe then. But the key was not on the map. Okay.
Okay.
There's a chance then.
God,
but,
this.
Yeah, there's no guarantee he will do it.
Oh my goodness.
Also, he got only one source item, so cubes probably have the other one required.
Oh, we found whip. I was not paying attention. Did we find whip?
Yes.
Oh, okay, nice.
Deepwood chest.
Sorry, I need to go refresh my brain because it is melting.
Yes. I would want to. Okay.
And
this is the second source item. You know why? Because this locks meats, and I bet you Beetle is meats locked.
Oh my god.
And if a Beetle is meats locked, that means the Mogma meats are hook Beetle locked.
I feel so bad.
Yeah, this is logically free. This is logically free trials. And you know what the worst is about it? Okay. You know what the worst about this is? It's that you might need mates just for getting swords. Right?
Well, at least Zelda's gonna complete LMF before that, so he'll get his myths from TOT Cube.
Yeah. I think Zeldz, right now, should just forget about doing these checks and just go to dungeons.
Yeah, that's what I would do too. Go to LMF
Like,
and then potentially just find your go mode there. Like, this is good for Zeldz, potentially. This is his way back into this race, if dungeons just have 2 swords.
Just full clear LMF and go mode Senship.
Yeah.
Since he got Senship Baron, he will be able to Tentacle skip, which is a big time save for him.
Maybe it's almost over. Maybe. Just go to LMF, please. Just go to LMF. Turn around.
You know we are here for at least 1 more hour, right?
Why? Dude, I have an essay to write. I don't got time for this crap. I was hoping this would be a quick little restream. I could just show up, watch this good race, and then go to work. No, now I want to cry, and I want.
Well,
this is just so painful to watch. My brain, my body, everything just is telling me to go cry, because there's just nothing. It's like watching who can throw the hardest contest.
And even if it was not that, the seed is so bad, like it's just painful at this point.
The funny thing is, if this was a who's throwing more contest, I think Zeldz wins that, and he still might win this race.
Yeah.
It's the saddest part.
Well, at least Floha has done Senship, so this is time he has in the bank.
Sad ship.
Also, Zeldz also skipped Floria hints, which I still disagree with, because you didn't get a single sword hint in this seed. How can you still skip hint stones?
Yeah, I don't get that. Like, especially when you are so many, you need 2 more swords.
You are not guaranteed to get sword hints, but I have yet to see a seed where a sword was not hinted. Like,
well, hey, there's a first for everything.
Yeah. Swords have such a high chance to be hinted, it's insane.
Hello, where are you going? I was doing Machi.
Yeah, he's doing slingshots.
Because I will say, Zeld's thinking he's behind and skipping a lot of Farron, because I actually like that. I think that's smart. Because he knows that he's probably behind.
I mean, he got 2 items that are at least logically required in Farron. So...
Zeldz, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you here? 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 I was doing 50.
And that 40 maybe, because
I don't like this play, but okay.
He did not do 40 and 50.
I don't know why he doesn't just rush dungeons. I think rushing dungeons is the correct play. You have to do them anyway, so...
I think not rushing dungeons is a mistake.
Definitely, I can agree.
At least LMF. Like, LMF. Please, at least LMF. LMF has so many checks. It's really good.
Yeah, just so check downs.
And that was about 50. Rupor, thank you very much. So Batro had literally nothing in this race. It was Baron.
And we were thinking earlier that Crystal Sots.
Yeah.
How wrong we were.
And Batro could not be hinted Baron because it had 1 crystal pack. Have you ever seen a Batro Baron hint?
Nope. I've never seen Betro, Knight Academy, Central Skyloft, Baron. That's never happened.
Well, maybe it had Song of the Hero part for on 40, but Song of the Hero was worthless this seed.
Yeah, I think front fill is it's super uncommon for Betro to be hinted. I never seen it, and also a lot of places with really high sphere 0 generally don't get burned. I've only seen 1 Elden Baron hint before. Near Desert, I've never seen Baron. That's not that I can remember.
So while Floha is doing slingshot and Zeldz is doing Floha done checks already, there's nothing much to talk about right now.
Except for sadness, but we can talk about. Okay. So now I'll go. Just who do you think's gonna win this race? Just give me your bet. Who's winning this race?
Floha, because they can see him going for LMF earlier than Zeldz.
Okay.
Once he gets whip, I think Floha forgets about everything else than LMF. Is what I bet.
Okay, Zeldz gets this cube, then he has to leave. There's no way you're staying on Skyloft, right? They don't deserve it. I agree with that. No, they do not deserve it. They do not deserve victory. Okay, he's leaving. I mean, everyone here is a loser. Me and Alka are losing because we have to watch this. The runners are losing because they're 2 hours 30 minutes into the seed, and they don't even they've had to do. They know that 3 trials are logically required. Flood doesn't even have the whip.
He will get the whip in 2 minutes. Top.
Zeldz, I don't even know what he's doing anymore.
I think Floha will also get the Floria hints, which has a high chance to get a sword hint. We want a sword hint right now. Like, please give me a sword hint. I'm literally praying for a sword hint. Or just give me 2 swords on Moldarak. Like,
I'll take the 2 swords on Moldarak. More crack.
I still think Floha will win this. Floha did one bad decision. It was just one of the worst decisions I have ever seen him do.
Zelds. Why?
Maybe Floria hint. Maybe Floria hint. Oh no.
Why didn't you just do this on your first fair and try? Why?
Okay. Floha saved this warp. If you do fair and trial, you're throwing.
Oh.
Wait. I have a question. Can someone go back at this vote and tell us how many times we said the word throw?
No, that would be too difficult. It's gotta be over 100.
I don't think it's 100, but it's easily a 50, please.
Easily, yeah. Definitely 50.
Floha about to get whip. I guess he will end his route at Floria.
Okay, Zelds, please don't do fair and trial. He's doing fair and trial.
I hate
this is just objectively incorrect. You're gonna get Temple of Time Cube. This is just objectively incorrect.
Wait, let me read the race room again. Did they talk about... Did they make gentlemen's agreements to just throw at every time they could? Like, I don't understand this. Like, this is objectively bad because this could just not do anything. You have LMF.
Yeah, no, this is objectively an incorrect play. This is another, like, this is just stupid. There's no reason you should do this. The trial is in no way faster than Temple of Time Cube.
Because you can do LMF, and that's because you can do LMF. And LMF also gives you a hintstone. Flora will have the entire hintstone knowledge if he goes to Florial right now. He's finishing Slingshot before, because it's Floha. Or... yeah, he's finishing Slingshot. He doesn't want to isolate the end of Fallenwood. can accept that because he already started it. But I still don't agree with it. Yeah, Beetle alone does nothing for you. So if you are committing to one trial, you are basically committing to 2 trials. Because you get meats, they will give you probably a beetle, so you will be forced to do the other trial to get the second beetle.
What's the estimate for this race? Like
Estimate
4 hours?
for Skyward is always 4 hours.
Okay. You know, we might actually reach that today.
I don't think so. I think we will be on 3:30 because I'm expecting Floha to go LMF soon.
Okay, true, yeah, maybe.
So unless doing 3 trials is hard required because because you need hook beetle for 2 swords, I don't see this over than 4 hours.
I mean, hey, there could be 2 swords at the end of the fire node. Why I would propose such a...
I think that's the only way hook beetle is hard required now. Or 1 sword in fire node and 1 sword in his TMS. But
honestly, that would be really funny if that's the case. I kind of want to watch these runners suffer. At this point, I'm all in. I'm all in the torture.
I don't think I have enough time for this at this point. I signed up for a 4-hour race, not a 5-1. Okay, Slingshot is done. That's all of Fairwoods done besides the collect cube thingy. Now just go to Lake Floria, please. Because they'll skip in the entire Floria things. Okay, Floria is out of logic because you don't have scale, but... Oh my goodness!
Sword. Slingshot is actually a sword.
Okay. If Floha is not going LMF, I will never understand what he's doing. Okay, please tell me there's a sword hinted here. Please tell me. Also, LMF Bosky hints. We never got this.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's just here. If it's not here, it's Temple of Time, which is worse. But okay, please. Nancy is Baron! And LMF Bosky is Vanilla! Oh my goodness. This seed keeps on giving. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And Sensi is Baron. At least Floha did not do Pirate Stronghold and still has half of Keeper's Retreat to do. But my goodness.
What is going on?
You literally asked runners to suffer. This hint did the trick.
We're in for this. I have never seen such horrible hints in my life.
Yeah.
These have got to be the worst combination of hints I've ever seen.
No, the hints are not bad. Actually, the hints are the best hints you could ever see. It's just the seed is so bad that if you didn't get the hints, you would be screwed.
That's also true, yeah.
Like, the hints are literally the best thing about the seed. It's songs. Should probably change it for a trials command. I still didn't ask. But yeah, see these songs. Okay, Floha is going LMF instantly. Okay, Floha understood the race. I like this. Floha knows that he has to go LMF. Also, you know where Bosky is, but you are missing a sword. So you still have to clear LMF.
He doesn't know about the LMF Bosky hit, because he never got that.
Yeah.
So he loses. There's no way he wins this race.
Floha knows where Bosky is, so at this point, I have to ask, do you rush Bosky, beat Smolderback, get Temple of Time Hindstone, then go back to LMF if needed?
I would say no. I say you just do all the checks. The checks are kind of on the way, I'd say.
But Bitoir. Oh no! My goodness.
It just never ends.
Yeah. I mean, he gets 3 hint stones by doing everything here.
Sword is fair.
Okay, this is the slingshot sword. Oh my god. The earrings hint just after getting here. Earrings was so funny. This earrings hint is so good. Like, at least he knows now that slingshot has a sword, I guess.
Yeah. So I mean, he might like if he finds a sword, he'll probably just go back.
If he finds the swords here, he might just go, yeah, get to Farron, get the sword, and then finish.
Oh, there's a beetle!
I called it!
It's hard required, It's hard required 3 trials.
Yes. No, it's not hard required. It's logically required 3 trials.
What have we done? No, it is hard required. Because
no, it's not. Because you can whip LMF.
No, but okay. Well, no, I mean logically it's hard required.
Logically required, yeah. It's not hard required yet. But
what am I watching?
Like, I literally called everything in this seed 2 hours ago now. Because I called Emerald Tablet Bellows Locks and that you had to do the trial. I also called that the beetle was in a digging spot in Eldin. I called everything.
I thought that was a sword for a second.
Yeah. The only thing I didn't call was that LMF Bosky would end up being vanilla. I would never have called that. Never. I would have called small key on the Bosky chest, but not vanilla. Don't try this gem, Floha, it's bad. Just, yeah, do this. It's easier. Okay. If there's a sword in Summit, Zelda has a chance.
Not a sword.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of checks in Volcano Summit, at least.
And 2 hints. The 2 hints are a big thing.
I swear, if the hintstone says Volcano Summit is barren.
No. The better hintstone is there's a sword on fairies dancing at the summit.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, Floha is bitwarping. I like this.
Yeah, he's just gonna rush. I can understand this. I don't personally find it. I don't like it too much because I think LMF isn't that slow of a dungeon to just clear the quick ones, the quick checks.
He's getting Temple of Time hintstone and meets on the Temple of Time cube, which is good play in my opinion. Like, Floha is never doing Farron trial unless he gets a hint that says there's a sword in Volcano Summit Fairies. Like, right. And if he gets a hint, Volcano Summit Fairies have a sword, he will need to get earrings on the dig spot, then rush Summit.
At that point, you just hit forfeit and then.
No, you don't hit forfeit because this is qualification match.
I mean, at that point, I don't know. At this point, I don't know if Floha's brain can mentally. I don't think anyone's brain. If you're like, I think it's bad for us. Imagine if you're playing this, your brain must be literal mush right now.
I think both runners forfeit at the instant the over finishes by saying in the race room, finally.
Summit is there.
It is here. Oh.
It's all a scam.
I also called this one. How is it? Volcano Summit is barren. And also Beetle in Eldin Volcano because why not? All item hints are here. Okay, is this hintstone good? This is the big question.
No,
oh my
god.
Not. Olan is dead. That's the only good thing out of it for Zelda.
What am I watching?
If there's
So at this point,
one...
Zeldz, there's nothing useful in digging its luck checks, so that's... So now Zeldz is just behind.
No. Yeah. No, he knows that there's a sword in Faerun Woods. And I think Slingshot is the only one thing left. So... He knows the sword is in Faerun Woods. Like, at this point... He skips some cubes, but he will do cubes on the way. At least he knows that he cannot skip Slingshot. I think Floha has a very high chance to get a sword hint at Temple of Time now, because not a single hint stone in Volcano Summit had a sword hint. You usually have 2 sword hints. Like, 1 can happen, and I have seen seeds with only 1, but 2 is more likely.
The runner. I need a therapist.
I also need some help right now. I don't think I have enough. I don't think I have enough sanity for this at this point. This seed is the end of me. Okay, small key for Floha. At least if he wants to go back to LMF for checks, it will be easy. Rupee medal. Grass cutting things.
I wonder how many spheres there are this seed.
No, Zeldz has not done Mogma Turf yet. That's why he's going here.
There's gotta be at least like 15.
Also, runners cannot see a therapist because I will book it before him. I need some help after this. This is probably comparable to the 4-hour nightmare co-op seed.
Wasn't Floha in that one as well?
I don't think the seed even has that many spheres. It's just that the items are in locations that are so bad that you have to last locate everything.
Pretty much, yeah.
But like, there's not many spheres in this seed. Okay. I'm very happy Floha gets this first try because it's actually hard.
Oh, there's a sword!
Okay.
Wait, so that's go mode for Zeldz.
Yeah, but it's bad because Floha will get meats and get.
But that's the last thing he'll do. That's the last thing he'll do is probably Mogma Turf, I'd say.
No, the last thing Floha will do is getting Hook Beetle. The worst thing for Floha would have been Hook Beetle Locked Sword.
Okay, so at this point then, See, that's White Sword for Zeldz. So Zeldz now is hoping that, So do we know? No, we're missing 1 sword still.
Zeldz is missing 1 sword, but he knows that there's 1 in Faerun Woods.
Yeah, so this is his no mode, pretty much.
Yes.
The problem is he doesn't know about, Like, the biggest problem for Zeldz is he doesn't know about Elneth Boss Key. He never checked that hint.
Okay. You know, you just need Floha... You just need Floha to get... there's a sword in Mogma Turf, and then it's GG. Right?
I think so, yeah. So Zeldz should be rushing his dungeons now.
Yeah. So, as long as Floha doesn't get a hint that there is a sword in Sky, it's fine. Because sword in Sky is already gotten. Actually not. The sword was in a... oh no, sword was in a Spiral Charge Rock, so it is in Sky. So sword in Sky would be bad. A very bad hint. No sword hints is also bad for obvious reasons. But sword in Mogma Turf would be insanely good, and sword in any other location than Sky would also be insanely good. Like, sword in Thunderhead would be insane. for Floha.
Yeah, that would be really good.
If Floha gets sword into underhand hints, he doesn't even go for Vomit in Temple of Time Cube. Because it would be garbage.
It's not there, though.
It's not there. Okay, Thunderhead is Baron.
There could also be a sword in LMF still, the checks we haven't seen.
Yes. And remember, Zeldz might be in no mode, but Zeldz has not completed a single dungeon and doesn't know where boss key in LMF is.
Yeah.
So Zeldz will full clear LMF and might full clear Sandship. And LMF will be 15 minutes at least for Zeldz.
Also, Zelda, these are Baron, these are part of Summit.
Yes. And I don't know why he's still doing checks.
Yeah, I don't know why he doesn't just rush his Noma at this point.
Mean, if you want Hook Beetle, just do your trial for Beetle. At this point. 13 hertz. I mean, they had 11 hertz at 1 hour. I need some help after this.
Zelda's going to Sandship, so he's just gonna clear. No, not the seed. Zeld. Yeah, Floha should still win. I think Floha still has this race.
Floha definitely has this. If there's sword in Mogmatter hint.
Okay.
And Floha should have this if he just goes for mid-lock checks.
Okay, Floha has this race. Zeld, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's going Sandship before going LMF is a...
He's doing Sand C before doing LMF.
Wait,
this is
what?
hinted Baron, Zeldz.
He doesn't know that.
Oh my
he's
God.
doing Shipyard. No, he's Skipper's Retreat. Okay, it's even worse.
This is why you do not skip hints. Like, I think this seed would have been a million times better for Zelda if he had just not skipped all these hints.
Zeldz would actually have won this race by checking hints.
Yeah, he would have won this race. Easy.
Okay, nice. Floha knows the strat for this. Okay, get your damn boss key. Oh my god, we hate this boss key location so much. There's a reason this is always hint. If Moldalwak has the last sword... I want Moldalwak to have the last sword just for...
So it's over. So it ends.
Just so it ends.
At this point, Floha definitely... I think Floha wins this race just straight up because Zelda's just... Like, Zelda should... Like, Zelda... I do not get how Zelda does not realize he's in no mode. So... this is just... Like... Floha would have to really screw up in order for Zeldz to... Or in order for him to lose this.
Actually, is there a cube in Farron that
Swag
is
cube,
locked
yeah.
by scale? A cube, a chest?
Oh no, not in Farron, no. Nothing in Farron proper is
No,
locked by scale.
A cube. A
nothing.
goddess chest.
No.
There's a goddess chest that is locked by scale, but I don't know in which region it is.
No, yeah, I don't know. Oh, that one's in Eldon. The one in like the cave. The one on Skylab, I'm not sure where that is.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
I'm Moldarak.
Well, at least Moldarak will die fast. Very easy boss. Especially... Oh. Grabbed. I know close shot strats are faster, but I think shield strats are fine.
Slingshot strats, like Slingshot is a lot easier from my experience.
Okay,
I don't know. I find it a lot easier to hit the thing because there's more delay. Maybe I'm just used to it, but
okay. Might need bellows. Okay, no good. Okay, Floha did a pretty nice fight actually. Yeah, Zeldz is doing tracker percent. Floha is skipping everything he can skip. If he gets a sword here, he will finish this without beetle and mitts, which is fine. Please tell me that there's a sword in Magma Turf. Or a sword here, just to end this.
End the race.
Yeah. But Floha wins in every situation now. Because
yeah, no, there's no way. He's 2 dungeons ahead.
Yeah.
Let's go! Oh, Bugnet! Bugnet in Skipper's Shack!
Yeah, in a barren location.
Bugnet is... It's like, you know how that check is always a sword, and now it's like the better sword.
Okay.
My gosh.
Yeah.
Love it. Love the Bugnet. That wasn't a sword. Please be a sword somewhere.
Floha, at least save some arrows for this. Because with the items Floha has, if he has no arrows, he cannot finish a dungeon. Which is really funny. So, Floha needed bow to finish LMF.
Yeah. Bow was kind of required.
Yeah. I have seen someone not able to finish LMF because he did whip thing and did not have a single beetle or bow. Okay, it's not here. No, Floha doesn't know, but Floha will get mitts on Temple of Time Cube and go do mitts things, and mitts things have a sword. So there's no way Floha will not be able to get a sword. But there's this hint stone here. Like, tell me there's a sword, please.
No!
No!
Those are some of the worst hints. They're just so useless.
Yeah. I don't think you can... Oh no! The robot is not here when you clear LMF. That's actually true. I always forget this. But yeah, Floha is rushing mitts. So he will rush mitts checks because this is the incredible density for a late game thing. Oh, the robots are not here anymore in every situation. That's interesting. I like this.
Zelda, the window's closed. Doesn't just void out, no.
If Zeldz is not going Captain Scabbing right now, he's losing 5 more minutes.
He's not.
Okay, Floha, rush the mitts, rush Magma Turf. Well, he will probably not rush Magma Turf, but rush other things. Oh yeah, there's also a billion cubes to do. Okay. I guess we have 30 more minutes. Yeah, at least Floha may... Like, Floha only did one wrong decision. It was one very wrong decision, but it was only one. Because after getting the whip, he skipped everything. Right? Floha skipped everything. Now he... Yeah... Floha doesn't know which cube are which goddess chest. He always tells this, so... He doesn't know this chest is barren. Yeah, but he never...
So, Alka, how are you holding up?
I don't know.
I cannot this race.
No, but like I said, Floha is doing things that are logical now. Like, the only thing that did not make sense was skipping Felwen Woods double swords. This is literally the only thing that did not make sense. Floha had a decent route, otherwise. Also, Floha will not go back to batch row because he got a batch row 50 hint at least. So that's one thing.
One thing. Muzu, can you mark LMF as done for Floha, by the way?
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
I can do this.
Yes, you are awful for that, Muzu. You're fired from tracking because you made that one mistake.
Also,
sorry.
Zeldz is full clearing chip because he's doing generators.
Whoa.
Okay,
You just love the generators. Aren't they so much fun? It's fine, Muzu. Now we just have to deduct it from your pay.
I mean... Yeah, we are sharing the pain. No, this goddess chest is Skyview. This one has Pharaoh's Courage. Yeah, this one. Now he knows the myths are in logic. Like, he knows that one pair of myths is in logic. Okay. That cube is the myths one, I think. Continue to turn to the right.
Yeah, can I just get fired? I'd be glad to be removed. This race is just breaking me.
Okay.
Okay, this is his myths.
This is the myths, yeah. Okay, I'm... Oh... Yeah. Finally, a pair of myths for Floha. Floha, just go to Eldin. Forget about cubes.
Please, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's this cube. Nice.
At this point, we literally just want to get... I like how we're just rooting for Flo so he can finish it faster.
Yes.
It's just not... It's not even... We just don't even care. We just want the suffering to be over.
Floha. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, Zeldz is so far from finishing.
I feel like, honestly, this seed would be really long no matter what, like, no matter you're ready. I think you can probably get like a 230 on this seed, maybe.
No, go to Eldin, please.
He's gonna do swag cube.
Okay. No, he's doing... Yeah, but no, he's doing Thunderhead I Love Songs, which makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
It makes sense. It's a good play. Like, there's no reason to crush on this play.
Tumbleweed.
Zeldz has been getting all meme items right now. In barren locations. He puts a bomb.
Tumbleweed.
Zeldz is about to be so disappointed about this. I think Zeldz read too much on the whip is the source item. Right?
I mean, also, he's probably just gambling that he's not gonna need,
I mean,
I think like it's a fair play. I mean, you have 6 checks down here, so
he knows that whip is shot, so he assumed that the big key is whip locked in puzzle room and brig, but it's just whip locked by a small key logic.
Yeah. But if I were him, I would have done. I mean, because at that point he already knew that the keys, like that key checks, were whip locked. So I would have also. That's why I would have already done Captain's Cabin. So it's already up there. 14 hearts. It's the healthiest seed I've seen in a while.
Floha just close shots the blinds. Just close shots the blinds. It's not worth it. Okay, please be a sword. Damn.
Just make it end.
How to die faster by using C camera? Yeah, I have never seen that many hearts in Rando.
Yeah, 14.
What is Floha doing? He's got
not what we want him to do.
Oh, he's getting the harbor bazaar chest, but he forgot that Lenny is Baron.
Happy 3 hours.
Oh, he's starting Odin? No, he doesn't know it's Baron.
I was gonna need this cube.
Okay, it makes sense. This cube makes this chest makes sense.
Oh my god. Not our finest 3 hours. I think this can go on record as one of the worst races. This is easily the worst race of Season 2. The seed has been terrible. The players have been making very questionable decisions.
I thought you were about to say the players have been terrible, but it's not true.
Actually, they've been playing fine. Their execution's been fine.
Yes, execution has been really, really nice.
Yeah. I mean, obviously these aren't like top runners playing, but I mean, cause they really haven't made a lot of big execution mistakes. It's mostly just been routing that's been screwing them up.
They have been playing nice in this series. Okay,
there's one thing.
Floha will get baited by the earrings here. So that will push him away from Magmacha for a short while. Okay, earrings for Floha. He will also get Beetle and hope that he doesn't need to do the trial. Yeah, that's the thing with Floha. At least Floha did 2 trials less than Zeldz.
I want to give a quick shout out to 2 vanilla boss keys today.
Yeah. Oh yeah, both keys were vanilla.
Okay, so the only way I can potentially see Zeldz coming back at this point would be he would have to do he'd have to, he's gonna do Tenala skip. He does Tenala skip. He goes to LMF, and there's a sword in the LMF checks that Floha skipped. That's the only way he wins.
No, the only way he wins is that Floha disconnects, because Floha doesn't have a 15-minute dungeon to do right now.
Yeah, true. Very fair point.
It's literally full clear LMF, because he doesn't have the boss key hint.
Zeldz, stop. Why are you damaging this much?
When you don't know how to fight these enemies, it sucks. Oh, nice bomb throw.
Maybe Floha also just forgets about Magma Turf.
No. Floha uses CJ's tracker, so it has logic, so it shows him that Magma Turf is not done. I'm pretty sure he cannot forget it.
Yeah, probably.
As long as he doesn't mistrack, but as at the moment he inputted mids, Mogmatov became something. Like, it would be easier for him to forget cubes than forgetting Mogmatov. Also, Floha will get the hint stones and instantly know that everything he does in Summit is dead. So, there's that. Yeah, no scale.
Yeah, considering we've checked like everything else in this universe, no scale's kind of interesting.
You know where scale is. It's either on the vanilla TMS or in the small key locked Lanelu mining facility. Right?
I think so, yeah.
Also, it's a little late, but happy 3 hours.
I cannot believe this race. This is just extraordinary.
Yeah. And this is not the last race of the week. You will have the opposite experience in 6 hours between for the Seed 1 match.
Yeah, we have, this is the fighting for Seed 16, and then we're gonna have fighting for Seed 1 later.
Yeah. So fighting for the opposite side of the bracket. The winner of this race has a chance to fight the winner of the next one.
Yeah. So, like, there's a good chance that, like, even if Floha wins this match, he plays Gymnast next round, and...
Yeah, but there's a loser bracket, so...
There's a loser bracket. Well, actually, I think even losers, I mean, I ran the bracket prediction yesterday, and it said they would, if they lost to, like, Gymnast, they would play Muzu or 64-bit.
Yeah, but that's winnable for Floha, I think.
It's not Gymnast, and that's an improvement, honestly.
Yeah. I think everyone is an improvement at this point. Like, nearly everyone. Okay. Yeah, he gets a hint first. Okay. That's the moment you at least know you can skip half. Oh my god, Floha. I wanted to change my water bottle. Get the hints, then go to Mogmatov, I guess.
Now I guess we have to plan what we're gonna say when they get into an interview. What do we say?
At least at the moment Floha gets a sword, we can put a less than 10 minutes timer for him to finish.
Yeah. Say nothing, but just leave the call.
I mean, they know what we will ask. Like, Floha knows what we will ask at least. Right? Floha knows that he fucked up with failed double swords. I mean, at this point they are both checking race time every minute to see if they can forfeit. Okay, Floha is doing this last dig spot, then going to Mogmatov, I guess. Yeah, we don't know where is TMS. I mean, at this point, I'm expecting Kale in LMF that locks the last sword. Or vanilla TMS, that also works. Or Scale on TMS, because why not? I mean, actually, I have a question, because this is not easy logic. Is the LMF boss key hint accessible if you need to get its check to finish the dungeon? Like, the LMF boss key hint was in Floria, which is locked by scale.
Okay, Floha is going into Perf.
Yeah. They are both going to the location they need to go to at the same time. The difference is that Floha can finish after this, and that Zeldz still has a sword to get and finish. This dungeon is so slow. Do you need to finish dungeons to pass Gate of Time?
Yes.
Then Kale should not be on TMS. Yeah. Kale cannot be on TMS then. Okay. Go mode for Floha.
Go mode.
Very happy.
Finally.
Okay, go back, Floha. Okay, we can hit the go mode button at the 3 hour and 10 minutes mark. And since he only has endgame, he knows there's a decent chance to win.
Only way Zeldz wins now is if Floha dies 16 times in endgame.
Yeah. This is not a 4 hour seed. Thank. I mean, this is still a 320 2D cubes seed, but it probably should have been a 230 with less mistakes. But still, 230 for a 2D cubes would be so bad already. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Floha played really well, besides the fair run skip. Okay, endgame time.
Oh, that's a sword.
Yeah. Okay, that's the last sword. This could have saved some time for Floha, but
if Zeldz had gone to LMF earlier, he would have. I actually think he had a chance to see it.
Yeah, he might have won. Well, I was agreeing with Floha skipping this because I was agreeing with Floha skipping this because he had the hint and the myths, and it's just better density. But well, it just happened that the sword was here. I think it's fine. Yeah, Floha checks TMS just to see if there's a vanilla TMS, because at this point it was likely.
Honestly, it's not a bad. I mean, considering that the seed's already gone so long, adding another like 20-second time loss isn't gonna matter in the end.
I mean, It's especially because the seed is long that 20 seconds matter.
Yeah.
Because if the longer the seed is, the more likely you are both last locationing. And if you are both last locationing, small things matter more.
Yeah, and so I guess, I mean, at this point, Floha winning is all but confirmed. I have a feeling his endgame is probably going to be fairly decent.
I mean, Floha's lead right now is 15 minutes with its full clear LMF. Because Zelda doesn't know that Bosky is vanilla. Like, just Bosky is vanilla.
He's missing port skip though. Oh, one is alive though.
He has backup.
I don't think he's gonna go for it.
Yeah, I mean, why not? I think we will have great comments in the race time room at the end.
Oh yes, Raid will probably be satisfied. Yeah, honestly, this is probably the worst Season 2 scene I've ever seen.
In Season 2, yeah.
Absolute nightmare.
I mean, maybe not, actually, because the Kit versus... I don't remember... that was a seed with Kit that had 3 hard required trials, which was Vanilla Claw Shots, then Skylove Trial Emerald Tablets, then Vanilla Scale, and all of them were hard required.
Holy sh...
Yeah. And Kit did Felon Trial unhinted because he had only 2 locations left, and going for the Hintstone was slow because the Hintstone was bad.
Incredible.
Yeah, the Hintstone was in a Bell Run Volcano Summit. So yeah. And what is even more insane in that seed was that you needed to get Ruby Tablet Instant Chip just to get the Hintstone for Water Scale Vanilla. Everything in Elgin was barren. So yeah, that is the worst seed of Season 2 for me. This one is tame in comparison. Yeah. So yeah, I hope Floha just pass this hold. Okay, the bomb is nice. This bomb will kill a lot of things. This Dalfos is really badly placed. Okay, 2 hearts, nice. Okay, that's... Okay, Floha is fine now. Hey, I think this is the small king. Yeah. Floha just finished hold. Okay, time for G3.
Oh boy, oh fun, oh swell.
Yeah. I guess Zeldz lost to not checking hints.
Honestly, yeah. That was like I think he would have won this seed if he hadn't, because he like going through LMF was the thing that really killed Floha in the end. That should have lost him the race. It ended up being but yeah, no, I mean not like he got Gus Spells like 30 minutes after Floha. At that point the race was already kinda set. I think Zeld coming back from that just really was not happening, I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can only win from being so far behind.
Oh, don't die, Flo. Okay. Now he's on the last phase. This should be easy. This phase is easier than the previous one. Oh my god, Zeldz. No!
Zelda.
Moving on the main card. Okay, Floha is fine now. This main card jump is the scariest thing in LMF. And here is Demise.
It's almost over. It's almost over.
Yeah.
Demise phase 2. Come on, please. End my suffering.
We are so close.
It's so close.
What a match for qualification.
I know, yeah.
We had to get the worst seed possible for them.
And that is GG to Floha, finishing with a time of 3:21:37. It's finally over!
Yeah. Okay. That's it, guys.
Aka, why?
No, this is your fault. You did this to yourselves, guys. I'm sorry.
You
This
mentioned
was half
have
the
I ever
seed.
done
This was
to
half
you?
your
No,
fault.
We
it's
have a lot.
fault.
No, we have a lot of questions for you because I think Floha did really well until he went to Fairrun with his nicely done emerald tablet and double Fairrun wood swords, and just left and went to Saintship without whip, and I just could not understand this.
I think that was actually pretty good choice.
No.
What was maybe not a smart choice was to do Sansi after that.
No, well, the thing is, at that point, I don't know why you didn't just chase, because there's a really high chance Whip was in Farron, so why didn't you just go for that?
It's literally Farron is double swords. You know where both meets are, and you know where one beetle is. So Farron Woods is like nearly guaranteed to just have
And
whip.
you can full clear it, too. You can't full clear Sandship.
Well,
and there's
that
two
is true,
hints.
But I was in my mind. I was like, if Sandship is not whip required, that's really good for me, because then I can just finish it and be done with it, and not have to worry about it again.
the problem is that at that moment you still have Goddess Sword. Like, why are you trying to commode dungeons when you are missing 3 swords?
I don't know.
Why don't we?
It worked out.
Yeah,
This
it
is,
worked out, but
it's. You see,
I think you
this
lost.
This is part of the new Floha meta. The
but
new
No.
Floha meta is just rushing Sandship.
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't we just
You
move
lost like
on?
30 minutes to it, I think.
Let's move on quickly to the other issue at hand. Why were you skipping hints, Zelds?
Yeah.
I forgot, and also I thought since it's cubes, I'm just gonna go for check density.
No.
it's
That was a
not
that lost you the race. That just straight up lost you the
I
race
think
entirely.
especially in cubes, hints are super important.
Yeah. And this is why they were made weaker. It's because hints are so powerful in cube seeds that you have to nerf them to not make seeds completely jet.
Yeah, no. This was like the biggest thing was you got Gus Bellows so much after Floha because you just skipped the Thrill Digger hint, and then you skipped LMF. You skipped the Floria hint stone, which then meant you wouldn't be able to go on LMF, and that ended up not mattering too much. But then you also just had a lot of other questionable plays that ended up just not working out. Like skipping Slingshot was fairly questionable. And you ended up losing.
Yeah.
You would have won because of that. Because you would have, if you were rushing Fair and Trial, you would have gotten your other sword way before Floha did. But that, like, don't skip hints, please.
Yeah. Also, one more thing is that when you checked the hints in Eldin, there was a sword in Farron Woods, and you never went to try to get this sword. And you could get this one.
I didn't remember if I got a sword there or not, so I just said, you know what, I'm going to LMF and praying for a sword.
Your sword was Spiral Rock in Sky. So, yeah, it was not Farron Woods.
So I'm assuming Slingshot had my
Slingshot had the sword, yes.
Slingshot had the sword.
I also just wasted so much time looking for swords instead of just rushing LMF.
Yeah. You also don't know that LMF Borsky is vanilla because you never went to Floria, so you could not even rush LMF after getting to mode.
And also, why did you do Fair and Trial? Why didn't you just go to the end of LMF and get the mitts on Temple Time Cube?
Did I ever get that hint?
Yes, you did get that hint.
I don't know.
Or maybe not. Maybe it was the.
No, it
maybe
was
the hint
still
was
ground.
on the. Maybe the hint was on the Bellows.
That was Still Grounds. That was Still Grounds hint stone. I remember that.
Oh, it was Still Grounds?
It was Still Grounds.
Okay, then this is this is not a good idea. So yeah, Floha only did 1 trial in the seed.
And I
Zelz did 3 trials.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
If I were able to skip like 2 of those, it would have been a lot closer than it was. And also if I chased hints.
Yeah.
You know, I was already worried in the end that both swords might be heater locked, or we get a heater locked sword and TMS vanilla. Yeah, those were my worries in the end, and you might have realized that I really did not want to do the Farron trial. Wait,
Which
no,
was a good idea.
was not. Farron trial was mids, I believe.
Yeah.
Right.
You knew that Farron
Trial
trial had to be dead because you knew that you could get the mitts in Temple of Time. So the only check locked by Farron trial for you was Volcano Summit, and when you went to Summit, you go. Volcano Summit is Belren. So at this moment, you know, okay, I'm fine skipping this one.
Shoutouts to the Fire Shield earrings are in Elden hint. That is right next to Fire Shield earrings, by the way.
Yeah, we loved this one. Yeah, there was a lot of item hints in Elden. Also, shout out to Waterscale for not existing in this seed. Like, we don't even know where it is. Like, where can it be? Like, I think there's... Okay. I think it has to be in Bellows' room. at this point, because that's the only things that you never do. You never did, I think.
Maybe.
So yeah, scale did not exist. At least scale not existing was good for not doing Floria things. But yeah.
So
I'm just gonna assume Floria is probably. I mean, there's nothing that could.
Yeah, something that can be there.
There's no Floria
anymore,
Belgrade hint.
So
we saw every hintstone in this hint. The source hints were Stencil Skyward for Ruby Tablet and Emerald Tablet, Pharaoh Woods for Whip and Pharaoh's Skull Rage, because the meats were required to get the Hook Beetle to get the other meats on Temple of Time. So Pharaoh Trial was logically required for that. Then Elgin Volcano is swords for Claw Shots and Bomb Bag, and Sky is swords for Goddess Harp. Belrun locations are Saintship, Saintsea, and Summit. So yeah. But the Belrun hints were all incredibly late. Also, shout out to Batro for being completely garbage the entire seed. Not a single him.
Yeah, so with that result, that does mean Floha, congratulations on making it into top 16, and unfortunately, Zeldz, this is going to be the end of your tournament run.
GG Zeldz. You played well, fought well.
I don't know about that, but you certainly tried.
Wow. Thanks, Jaznix.
Yeah, so
I'm trying to find encouraging words, and you just... Yeah, no, you suck.
Yeah, so Floha, I believe you are playing you're either going to be up against Gymnast or Yal, depending on the match later tonight.
Oh, great.
So, yeah, have fun with that. Yeah, because I believe you are ahead of Firework now, according to Yal in chat.
At least there's a loser's bracket if, on the worst case.
Yeah, so, yeah. Zeldz, practice hard. Yeah, Zeldz, practice hard, don't skip hintstones, and perhaps next time shall be better.
It should be. This is actually, like, my first race where I've, like, skipped almost all the hints. I only had 4 hints written down. It was probably the worst play I've ever done.
So, yeah, that's it for this race. So, big thanks to both of our runners for this race. And I deny every responsibility of this. If you want to file a complaint, ask Randobot. That's not my problem. So yeah, also big thanks to Jasnix for being with me on comms today. It was a pretty long seed.
And I certainly tried to enjoy it.
We are very tired too. And also big thanks to Muzu for double tracking this. So we have one more race in the Swiss round 5, which is Gymnast versus Battle Cards in a little more than 5 hours. It should be on TSR main if we get one more volunteer for it. And yeah, after that we will have a week break for everyone to recover from this horrible seed. And then we will be on top 16 brackets. So that's it for now. Thanks everyone, and see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.